I think, to have a chat on screen. Maybe I should have done that before I started streaming. Oh no, the double. Oh, okay, it's good.
The triple.
The triple. Give me a second, guys. I'm just doing something. I'm doing that thing that I should have done before I started. You know me. You know me. I want chat, please. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. We're about to ruin my day by hurting myself trying to put parts in the car. What do I want? I want that. I'm just getting you guys on screen. I know you guys like me. I know you're attention seekers.
That sounds interesting.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Will, for the Prime sub. Cheers, mate.
Oh, I know this guy. Very mental.
Hopefully that pops off. I don't know if it will or not. If not, I'll adjust it in a second. But you can see me. That you can see my ass. Look. I've got like the shrimp posture right now.
Evo 10 lower.
So how you doing, guys? Good to see you.
The alley one.
I want browser source, but there it is.
Okay, we've got them. I think he's going to go to it.
Chat, you're about to be here. You ready?
Like channels.
Maybe. Maybe.
There you are.
Oh, okay, maybe you're not going to be here. Why is nothing working? Well, no chat. Oh, there it is. Misguidance is the first one. Look at him. Misguidance, you've made it. Thank you, Olovian. Wait, how big is this box? Oh god, it's still going. Oh, it's a massive chat box. Where can I put you? Up there, maybe? Yeah, on the white wall, that's good. You can really see that very well. Anyway. Hi guys, this is like a little, what are we saying? It's like teleshopping, isn't it? Just like teleshopping. We're here at JPP again. This time, hammering away. Basically, we're doing stuff to the Supra today. We've had this car for ages. It's been super reliable. It's been really fun on circuit. But big problem is it's super slow in a straight line. It may have, what, like 214 of your finest old school horsepowers on the dyno last year. And for a track day car / fast street car, that isn't very much. So today we're going to start the process of remedying that situation with all this very cool bits here. It's not just me, fortunately. We've got Sarge here as well. Come here, come on. There he is.
Hey everyone.
He loves being on camera. Look how good he looks with a beard. Look at him. Isn't he cute? What do you reckon? Guys, beard or no beard for Sarge? I'm kind of liking it. I'd love to hear your opinions on that.
I don't want to hear the opinions.
No? Okay. We also have Ricky as well, random call sign, who's come along for the ride.
Hello.
There you go. He's come along to watch this get broken. So today we are not going to be going into the nice bits just yet. We're going to be sort of starting off. So it's going to be engine and gearbox out today, which is easy. I can do the bit where you take things apart. That's the easy bit. But we thought we'd lay out all the goodies that we've got in store here. They're all very pretty. So I guess in no particular order, we'll start at the front because first of all, new heart is going to be this Link G4X. Is this the same one that's in the Skyline, or?
Yeah, so your GTR on the same ECU,
Yeah. So same one's in the Skyline. Super awesome. Lots of options for us with this, and all sorts of protection in there as well in case things go wrong. And talking of things going wrong, big turbo. This is going to be this is going to be the bane of my life. Now we asked the guys for a turbo to spec about like 400-ish horsepower, and they've sent us this, which is, it looks a lot bigger than what I'd expect a 400 horsepower turbo to look like, but there is headroom for a bit more, we reckon, with that one.
I think with that, there's loads of headroom. Yeah.
But it is still built to give us a nice responsive, 420-ish, something like that. Also, big fat new intercooler as well. Going to need that for running any sort of boost. You've got a swirl pot at the front for more efficient fueling. We have a nice, lovely plenum here. We've got fuel rail. We've got clutch. We've got throttle body. We've got K&N filter. This makes the most power out of any of this stuff here. So yeah, well, in the background as well, not quite in shot, we've got a brand new gearbox that's going to go in as well. It's still a 5-speed though. It's basically, to my knowledge, the Supra has 3 gearboxes, and we have like the worst one in it right now, which is like the 5-speed made for this car. We have the 5-speed over there is good for the power we're going to put in it, which is good, but a 6-speed is like, I don't know.
It's mega money, it's not worth it.
Yeah, CBA that. So I think that's really about it. Our list of jobs, I think we're starting off with disconnecting the ECU, and then from there it's just take shit apart, right?
Yeah, exactly. We'll get a big hammer, some crowbars, and go at it.
There you go. Was that good? Did you like that little bit there to camera? That was nice. I can't see chat at all. I'm gonna move back in now and see what chat's saying. How you doing? But yeah, it should be good fun. This. I'm looking forward to all of it. Oh, we're gonna do that. Don't worry. Yeah, the hair is pretty fucking. Look at oh.
The hair was the first thing I saw.
Oh, Alpine Snow say we like his beard. So it's a yes.
My wife will be happy. This is for her.
Yeah, yeah. Does she like it or not?
But she asked me to keep it.
Oh, that's cute. Right, so let's move this guy out of the way. Should we just move it to the side over here?
Yeah, let's move this.
Oh. There you go. And then revealed behind it is a shitter. So yeah, this is the Supra. This is the same as it was last time. When did you last see it? I guess it was that track day. Was it in January or something?
Oh, the rainy day.
The rainy one, yeah. Nothing has changed since then. Literally exactly the same. I think in terms of the engine itself, we still have like a slight leak somewhere. There's a slight oil leak somewhere. I don't know where it is. But otherwise, runs completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all at the moment. So, of course, the best thing to do when we have a car with nothing wrong with it is then change it. So that's going to be fun.
Your hair is corrected now.
My hair, nice. Yeah, the headlights are, these are better than they were. They were a lot worse before. Also, I may or may not have discovered, and I'm saying may or may not, and I'm not going to confirm it on stream at all, but there might have been a slight chance that this was maybe sawn for a long time, and the previous owner didn't update that very quickly. That's all I'm going to say, all right? But it's all fine now. It's all fine now. Okay, so, right, first job. Shall we bring the camera in a bit? So no, we'll leave it here for now, because I think, well, it's just strap brace first, right, for me.
How about we get the hood off, then we've got space to work, and we won't bang our heads.
Yeah, okay.
That's always a good thing.
We'll
start with that.
Where's the
and then we
fucking...
can proper look at everything, it's more light in it.
Where's the thing for it? Do you take it off by the latch, or?
Bolts here. We've also got the washer jets. So if you start at that end.
Have some tools.
Yeah, tools. It's a bit like having a pen license. Have you got a ratchet license?
I've got a ratchet. My favourite sound in the world. Do you like the sound? Oh, oh yeah, right in the mic.
I'm going to deal with that one.
You've not got one? So yeah, we'll do this first, and then we'll go from there. So we've got quite a long day ahead of us. Thank you, Ricky. So we've got Ricky on camera at the moment. This wasn't actually planned. Oh my god, that was such a bad shot of you, man. These are 12 mils, by the way. Anyone's wondering that. If you're playing along at home, this is a 12 mil.
Everyone's doing that for the car, get the bonnet off.
Yeah. If audio's a bit shit, let us know. We're trying our best. I'm using we're using the Go mics at the moment. Right, where are these going?
Leave them there. We'll put them back on the bonnet so we don't lose them.
I'm going to put it here. Right. Is that you? Oh my god, you're so fast. How'd you get so quick, Sarge?
I've been doing this since 4 years old.
I've been removing bonnets from Supra since I was 4 years old. You're quite a bit older than a Supra, aren't you?
I'm quite old.
Oh, no, I think you misheard me there, mate. I think you misheard what I said. But yeah, the last stream was a lot of fun, the 8.6 stream. So
That was a lot of fun, yeah.
we just figured we'd do it again. Wait a minute.
That was the first time I ever did string with you, Jimmy.
Well, this is feeling like it's going to go the other way here.
Pull it forward a bit and you can pull it bolt out.
Okay.
Right, mind the windscreen. Ready?
Yep.
Go over your side.
Just pop it down. Whoa.
It's nice and light, it's aluminium.
It's quite light, actually, isn't it?
Oh.
Now we've got the Cletus McFarlane spec now.
I'll put these here so you don't lose them.
Oh yeah, shit.
That's a bit better, isn't it? You can see everything now.
I should put them back in here, yeah.
So one of the dilemmas we've got, Jimmy, a lot of guys take the engine out from the top, the transmission, and we generally drop everything down. So we'll have a look, see what's best as we work our way through it.
Okay. How would you bring it? Do you have, I assume you have like a crane or something to bring it up, or like?
Yeah, we've got an engine crane, we've got forklift, we've got all sorts of things here.
Okay. Cool. Right.
We can do it different ways.
What are these?
What we'll
Bigger.
do, we'll bring the car down, so otherwise when you open those, the shocks are going to fall through.
That'd be fun. So, hi guys. For like complete, what's the word I'm looking for? Transparency. I have pretty much no experience with anything mechanical, apart from what you guys have seen on camera, and I'm just jumping in with the help of Sarge. So, hopefully, let me put chat somewhere different. Where can I put you guys? Is that a bit better?
Yeah, down right or down left.
Down right.
Or down left, just will work.
What about upright? There you go. Let's get in Sarge's way instead. Yeah, exactly. We're basically just trying to. The only way you're going to learn is by doing it, right? I need I think it's a 13, maybe.
So you can start this then. If you get the brace off,
Yeah, I'm
and
just.
then we've got the battery out of the way, and I'll start on the ECU inside.
I need a bigger
So
guy.
you're 14.
Oh, it's
yeah?
14, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was 13. See that? Almost right. We'll show that in a minute. Actually, we'll leave that for now. But yeah, it's a big day. We've basically got all the parts here, which is. Shall we? While we're waiting for Sarge, let's get the big boy out. Look at this. Oh God, he's large. This is apparently enough for 400 horsepower, which I believe is maybe a bit of an understatement. What's that? This is going to sit over here, isn't it? Like they sit this side on these cars, right?
Exactly.
Look, and now,
Put it in and be done.
guys, we've done it. We've done it. We've finished. I can't believe it was that easy. All you guys out there pretending that it was hard. I can't believe it was that easy. Your mechanic is suing. He's calling you, man. You got to go sue your mechanic. Lift with your back is what they say, isn't it? That's such a chungus, that thing.
Right. Did you start messing about?
No, I was. I'm an entertainer. What can I say? You know.
There's
Thank
a 14
you.
mil socket and spanner.
I don't want that. What do I want a spanner for? Oh. I haven't get off of that. So yeah, first up, get rid of this strut brace. I love the Summit strut brace, which helps keep this very, I think it'd be nice to say wonky chassis. The chassis is actually pretty good in this thing. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so strong. That's so funny, guys. That's such a funny joke you just made about me. No, the spanner has to continue to use the spanner. Okay, that's easy. But I'm not quite sure what an ETA would be on this. I mean, what would an ETA of this sort of job be normally, Sarge, with just a competent person doing it? What would the ETA of like dropping this be, and with someone who's good?
I think we can do it comfortably in a couple of hours, 2 hours. People rush it and they can do it quicker, but it's the first time we're doing one of these, so we'll just work our way methodically.
Yeah, okay.
We've got bolt cutters if things get serious.
Or I get bored.
Well, if we're going to really be strapped, you'll get gas.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think we need to get a new battery as well. Not this battery's fine, but it's so fucking heavy. I mean, there's no point like talking about weight saving and then doing nothing with that. Oh, you got the heavy breathing. Sorry. How am I going to make it less heavy breathing? I haven't got a mic for Sarge. If it's something that can be input into like the PC with a mic, we'd definitely use it. But come on! Oh god, I'm so fucking strong. You like that breathing, guys? You like that? Oh god.
Is anyone watching?
No. No one's watching. We do need to get a mic for you. Or something. I'm not quite sure what that solution would be though. Can I get that in there? Come on, don't be like that. Goddamn fucking cables. Okay. Is there a better angle for that? Oh, this is an awful place. Whatever. Come on, get on there. So yeah, big shout out to Ricky in the background there for playing the impromptu cameraman. I said, dude, come along, come see the car. And now he's behind, now he's behind the camera. He knows where he lives. Come on. So basically what this one is right now, it's like this bolt is kind of wedged in between this and a lot of these these AC hoses and the metal ones. Does chat want to see? Chat, do you want to see?
Yeah, of course. Chat always wants to see.
Just be mindful of that cable. It's pretty shit as well.
I don't think it's as shit as your tripod though.
No, my tripod is an Amazon Basics. It's fine.
Yeah, it's very basic.
Yeah, I had some people come in before and sort of tell us how bad the settings were on the camera. Luckily, Ricky the goat has come in and fixed it somewhat. So. But yeah, having the I'm looking forward to the new ECU as well. Car runs nice already. It runs a bit rich though. Right. There's a comment. Is it a nice comment?
Yes.
What's the comment?
It says, Saj, please can you cuddle with Jimmy when you speak so we can hear you?
Oh yeah.
I think that's brilliant.
I think we should cuddle a lot. We're a cuddling stream now. There's too much toxic masculinity in cars and mechanics. Let's just cuddle. Oh. One. There you go.
Like in boxing when they get their belts.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ah, you want to fucking go?
Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, it's like Tuscan Raider vibe, isn't it? Like, like a.
That's pretty impressive.
That was really hard work. I'm done now. I know I'm finished for the day.
Are your fingernails okay?
Nah. I'm just going to put these on hand tight on the top of the strut here. Just so they're on there so I know where they are. Oh shit, someone gifted like some subs. Thank you Killer B for gifting 5 subs. I don't know why there's nothing going on there. Thank you everyone who also, lots of Prime subs coming in. You're all very cute, thank you. My chocolates from backwards, don't say that. No, they're not, I just checked, all right? I just checked them.
What is them next?
I don't know. I've got no idea what I'm doing here.
If you just tighten them up so that when we go up,
I'll proper tighten them.
just by all the way down so the legs don't fall out.
Okay, well they won't fall out. That one's
And the battery can come off next.
battery, my favourite.
You don't do that. You've done a battery.
I've done so many batteries. So the Skyline battery, forever and ever, I've just there's a terminal on it that's been a little bit loose, and I've just left it forever. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't matter. And it always cuts out at like the best situation. So I'll be at a set of traffic lights and the engine will cut out. I thought I'd get out of the car. I'm like, sorry guys, sorry, I just got a 30-year-old car. Yeah, I'm incompetent. So yeah, that happens. Right. Is that twisting? Okay, good. So battery coming out now, just easy things first, and then I guess we'll get into the big fuckers in a bit. So, do you have any questions, chat, while you're here? We do have lovely Ricky manning the gun here, so. This ain't gonna shock me, is it? This ain't gonna shock. I'm so scared with batteries. If I do that, I'm fine. There's no power can get through my sleeve.
You'll be alright. 12 volts won't kill you.
12 volts won't kill me. Okay. Why am I so?
70 amps peak will do.
Why you gotta say that, man? Why you gotta?
Be careful.
Fuck me! God damn it! Oh Jesus Christ!
You set yourself up.
I hate all of you. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. God damn it. Woo! Okay, we're good. I'm actually fine. Am I tightening this now? Yeah, I was tightening it. Nice. See that? My fear. Why am I doing this? It's fucking like.
That should be enough.
Just gonna.
Perfect.
Right. Okay, and then. Oh, it's a bigger one, isn't it? Of course. What? Of course.
What's that?
Like.
Try that 12. I think it's 11 dollars, but try that. Random mixed bolts.
It's 12. Yeah, so we've got a random. One bolt for one of the terminals is a 10. One's a 12. Why not?
So I'm just going to pull out the ECU now.
Hope you're enjoying the Bundacam. Oh, don't be a. Let's get this guy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Can that just come around?
There's the ECU.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Original ECU. It's got a little right-hand drive thing on the back as well. Look how shiny it is. How much do you reckon this is worth? Stock ECU out of a Supra.
Oh, at least 25 quid.
25, guys. 25? Anyone? Anyone? 25 pounds? Probably put a bit.
Right, so all our cables are loose. You said what you want? Take it up.
Well, are you getting a lot of my breathing? You must be. How can I give you less breathing? Should I just breathe less? That's me breathing. Right, okay. I could put a noise gate on it, but...
I could probably try to lower the amp.
No, it's already quite low on there. Just moan instead. God damn it, boys. You gotta chill out, alright, it's early.
My wife is saying you look for out of Dragon Ball.
Oh, Dragon Ball? Oh, come on now. We've pulled out of this. Well, there's now a slight noise gate. It might not do anything, but to be honest, I'm pretty it's gonna. As a hard-working man, look at that.
What did you say?
I'm very hard-working. I've done two things.
I thought I misled you.
I've done two things so far.
Good.
Well, I'm going to regret this already, aren't I?
Are you sweating already?
I was sweating the moment I walked in the door. Right, what was I doing? Batteries come out.
What I'm going to do, that's the harness is going into the car, but goes into the ECU. So I've disconnected, so we'll pull the harness out.
Okay.
So I'll sort that one out. You can take off the intake. You can take it right off the throttle.
That's an easy one, yeah. I need a screwdriver for that, I think. So yeah, now we're going to take this the old filter off and the entire intake. I need a bit of a bigger one. Ooh. Oh, I feel so like an actual person right now. That's a big bastard, isn't it? I don't know which one to pick, there's so many here. On this guy.
You know, last time I went out with you in this Brands Hatch.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I think about 8 laps, and I felt awful. The whole way home, that whole evening, I felt sick.
Really?
That's how bad you are driving.
Yeah, I knew it. Dude, you've got motion sickness, man. You gotta get that sorted out. That's not on me. I don't need a fucking big boy like that. I reckon he'll do. I'm going to spend the next 3 hours just choosing the right screwdriver for this very minor job. I'm having a fucking... This is a very child-friendly stream.
Got a comment here to help out with your breathing, just put your vibe a little lower.
Where?
Well, you can.
Use that, might be easier.
There you go. I almost just stabbed myself in the eye. God damn it. Is that even on there? This guy is on there. What's that? That's a 10.
Do other YouTubers work on their cars like this?
Other YouTubers do work on their cars, but they tend to be like competent, or at least pretend to be.
That's the harness from inside the car. That's where the ECU is plugged in.
Oh shit.
So now the engine is detached from the car.
So yeah, the engine no longer present in car. Oh, squeakers. It's kind of weird. I was driving this car yesterday. I was like, I'm going to drive it one more time, you know. And I thought to myself, like, I did the whole like 20 minutes. It was, oh, this is great. And then after 20 minutes, you're like, this is a track car. Why am I on the road? This hurts so much.
That's what we spoke about the first thing is, it's all great for the first 20 minutes and you think, oh, this is horrible. Especially having fixed buckets. Are they fixed? Yeah.
Can I take this off as well? What's this?
Yeah, you can pull that off. Maybe pull it off there. Oh, you've got strong man fingers, haven't you? Do those.
Very strong. Oh! Cool, first injury of many. What else is that attached to? Just that. But if you have any questions about the car, or any questions for Sarge or anything while we're here, let us know. We're going to be here for a little bit. Is that rain?
Yeah.
It's not rain, it's fucking like hail.
Oh yeah, thick.
Oh my god.
You have a couple of gifts coming from Just CB to give subs.
Oh, gift size, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Sorry you're not getting much. This is not wanting to come off down here.
We're in trouble with that one.
Yeah.
Right, you just find another get there.
Got the question from Timmy. When is it going to get a proper engine and LS swap?
LS swap. Shall we put an RB in here just to be really, really contentious?
RBs are cool.
RBs are cool. 2Js are shit. We are going to be keeping the stock block. It's going to be still the GE block. They aren't bad actually. They aren't. I mean, for turbo, they're not quite as good, of course, as the sort of the GTE, but they're not a long way off.
To be honest, even as it is stock, this car is impressive.
Yeah. I think you have to remember this car is 30 odd years old, you know, and in terms of power, we've done nothing to it.
Okay, serious. Wow.
You get it? Guys are a real bastard on. I say, for the most part, we've been fairly fortunate with. We've been fairly fortunate with old car things where it's all sort of just come off. What's that? What's this attached through here?
Attach that. We'll just attach it from there, be easier.
Yeah.
Question from the Oros about cosmetics such as the headlights, because they look like very bad.
Isn't that the look we were going for? Misty.
Misty. They do want changing. You are right. We could probably. Oh, yeah, it's coming from two places now. Okay, well I've got it from here.
Let's take this off here.
You got it? I missed that.
Get part of there.
Oh, whatever this is pretty far gone. This this pipe on it, wherever it is.
We're not really going to need that now, are we?
No, I guess not.
What we're doing. Let's not break it.
Let's not break it. Oh yeah. Number 2, there you go. I like guys. So yeah, that's the intake. Where do we get this from? No, it had one, didn't it? And we just put a filter on it.
Yeah. And it added what, 10 horsepower?
I think at least 40 horsepower, really. If we're being realistic about it, yeah. But I don't think it really did anything. I think all we did was replace the filter because it was already on there. If I was going to drive this car sort of as was, I'll just have it with the airbox, standard airbox. It'd be better with the configuration.
Right, throttle cable next on your side.
Oh, this frees up so much more space down here. Look at this. I've never seen down here before. This is the steering down here and all that shit. Turbo will go in there now, yeah, easy. You can see all the Summit stuff below, all the bracing. Right, throttle cable. How do we do that?
So that's got 2 nuts.
Yeah.
And it just squashed in there. So if you release one of them, we should be able to
Just.
free it out.
Oh wow, that was.
Let's free it a bit more.
That was quite loose.
Simple, easier than it looks, isn't it? That's it. And wriggle it out of that holder, and then it's just slotted in here. There's like a. There you go.
Throttle cable.
Done. How's your side looking? Everything off?
Well, I've got this sort of stuff needs to come off now. Right. I'm always nervous with this because of how much trouble it caused us.
On your journey home that
before,
day.
yeah.
Right, so what we'll do, we've got wiring there, which is all going into here. So you can disconnect these sockets, disconnect the lead, and that stay there. And then we've got this alternator wire.
Mm-hmm.
That, if you undo that cap, you can detach the nut under there.
So this one off first. Are these hard to move usually, or?
If you're really strong and manly, then
Oh, I'm not strong on. You know, I'm not strong on manly. Come on, man. Oh, I'm so strong and manly. Oh, I'm so strong. It turns out that I am actually strong and manly. Okay, good.
Got a question for Sarge. Will it be electronic throttle or
no,
regular one?
we've got cable on this one.
Yeah, still with the cable.
Yeah, still cable, yeah.
That's for something.
You opened that, didn't you?
I think that's for the. Where is it?
I bet he's going to leave it somewhere on the trolley. Where is it?
This guy. This is nice. It already feels like a lot emptier just here, like around on this on the intake side. But yeah, apologies that we haven't really got a mic on Sarge or anything. It's quite difficult to. I'm not quite sure how you even set this up. I've got no clue how you do it. So.
Shall I shout?
Yeah, just shout louder, mate.
Question from Chaz. How about the exhaust? Are you going to get the new exhaust at some point?
You know what? We were really sad about this. We the problem with the exhaust, and you'll see it at some point, is that it's basically, it looks like it's a double fister, but it's not. Inside it's like that. It's tiny. And when you're going for a turbo setup, you want to have flow, obviously. So having a tiny exhaust ain't it. You know, Sarge knows all about that. So we've gone for a replacement, which isn't here yet, so it's not going to go on the car. But yeah, no more Canon. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it somewhere. Like, it's going to be like in my room somewhere, and I'm going to
put it up on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, I think when we're under the car, we'll have a look how homemade that thing is.
Oh God, yeah. Fucking forgot about that.
Very sad.
Is this the one with the bad clip? I think it is. I might just take it off here instead, actually.
Right, so far so good. What we'll do in a bit, we'll go up and drain all the fluids.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we're going to drain the coolant, engine oil and transmission oil.
I know this is only a clip, but I don't want to break it. Could you just make sure that I'm not putting it the wrong way?
These...
Guys, I'll give it a bit more. Okay. I'm just, yeah, like I said, since I like broke these, I've been so...
So we've got that one there.
Easy peasy. There you go. Daddy Sarge to the rescue. Anything else, sir? It needs to come there, yeah.
That's it. So that's all free.
What's
that
this?
side. That can stay on because that wires together. So what we want is like have nothing attached is the idea.
Let's go down the bottom.
Yeah. So you'll have a under there will be a nut.
Is there a nut under there?
There you go. Got 12mm nut there.
Do I have a... Where's the guy? This is Sarge, who's working with us. Sarge owns Jap Performance Parts, which is !JPP at the top. Maybe it will send you somewhere. I don't know if stuff's working or not, but it's a shop that that I've used for absolutely ages. When's the first time I got lost and came here?
First time you came for some brakes.
Some brakes for Skyline, wasn't it?
And
Yeah.
I remember you told me you're a YouTuber, and I had no interest at all. I completely ignored
That's how I went in. I didn't say like, I'm a YouTuber. Give me stuff. But no, ever since then I've always come here for any work that he's doing on anything. It's all been very well done. So
good.
Now I come here and I'm a part-timer now. I'm an apprentice.
Yeah. If you do really well, we'll let you make the tea. How's that?
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, how many bolts does that have? This is Sarge's side. He's slacking now. Would you guys prefer to be a bit closer with the camera, or do you like the sort of the far seeing the whole thing? Because I guess last time we were like very like, hey, check out all the bits and bobs we're doing. What are they saying?
They say you like both. So next time you do this, bring another camera. We'll take.
Well, okay, we have one camera. What would you prefer right now, you degenerates? You can't say both. Like, every time they do this, they're like, oh yeah, both is fine. Like.
It's good now, so I'm gonna leave it here.
Okay, so a bit closer. All right.
A bit closer.
Yes.
Chat, you have to bear with me because the tripod is really bad and the cable is really short.
Thank you, Ricky. Guys, say thank you to Ricky. He's doing a good job. Sarge, however, I had his clips done easily. Yeah,
Do you want to do that one?
No, I'm good actually.
You should do it. No. You should have a go at it.
No, I was doing something. What's I doing? I was doing something. I just didn't do it. I came looking for a ratchet. Where is the 12? What are you?
I think we've done a few jobs. We did the first time you came for brakes with a 32.
Yeah.
And then we got carried away and did the 2.8 stroke, didn't we?
It's easy to do that when you're doing the brakes. You go straight to the 2.8 stroker.
It's like the 350 we just finished now. And he sent an email saying, I need brakes, I need tyres. At the end, in like the last word, was supercharger.
It's important.
Just randomly.
You've got to have a supercharger. Yeah, that's sort of in progress at the moment. Supercharge 350Z maybe.
Well, it might be two together, yours and Mazda at the same time. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So what is his title? I just say like European boss. Basically, yeah. Maz, who's from HKS, is also at the moment building a 350Z, but for drifting.
That's in the next workshop. That's going to be a pro level car. That one. That's going to be quite serious, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we'll start with just as a drift car.
Yeah.
And then supercharge it next year.
Awesome.
Question from Chaz. Anything happening to the R32?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm quite happy with where that is, honestly. Yeah, I mean, the first time I came in here, I had a discussion with Sarge saying, yeah, 700 horsepower, mate. And you sort of basically laughed me off and went, don't do that. And I'm really glad that I listened, actually, because that car with about 450 horsepower is so nice, and then you can also have a bit more if you want it.
That's quite a common thing, what we find here. So we do a lot of Evos and Subarus, GTRs. and people coming on 500, 600 horse, and they've never driven a car like that.
Yeah.
But you know from experience, a car with 350, 400, well set up, is phenomenal. It does everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like one of the best cars that I'm fortunate enough to own is the Impreza. I think you came out in the Impreza, Ricky, didn't you?
Yep.
And like, it's faster than it looks, and also can just drive around normally, and it's quite comfy, and the suspension's soft as anything. So you hit a bump, you're like, this is great fun.
The thing is, at least it's reliable and everything works with a car like that.
Yeah, exactly.
When you break it, it's like.
Fuck is that?
I think it's a regular. It brings one car and it takes one back. So it's a rotation, isn't it? Normally. Broken this. Can you fix this?
It's because I haven't got enough room at home. So I keep, God damn it.
How about the 86? Any updates in it?
I'll start about that one.
I'll come back and tell you.
He's leaving now, but as soon as I asked about it. Oh, this fucking clip down here. It's that part of my nail.
So what are you taking out of there?
Right now, it's the what is that? It's the bolt, the harness that goes into the alternator, that bit. So I'm just trying to take the clip off. The actual connector is off at the moment. The clip is giving me some jip and just taking a bit of my nail off. So
Oh no!
listen, I'm very precious. These are manicured.
The saddle on speed dial.
They're actually. I'm going there after. I'm going there straight after.
Don't they come to you?
See if it works. It doesn't.
You showing them?
There it is.
Yeah, it has to focus a bit.
There it is.
Yeah, that's where I am right now. Look at that. I can't get it. I'm going to try this fucking thing.
Might have a breakage here.
What, a clip?
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, these clips are very easy to get hold of, right?
How bad is a nail? Should we call an ambulance?
No, it's fine.
You're right.
Yeah, it's all right. Just top of it. Oh, there you go. Why are you being like this, Clipper?
Are we going to keep aircon, Jimmy?
How in the way is it?
It's not.
Then we
It's a race car. I don't think we need aircon.
It's also a street car.
It can't be both.
It can. Has it got an MOT? Yes. Has it got tax? Now it does. So like, yeah, I think that's a street car, right?
Is that the rules for a street car?
Yeah,
Tax and MOT?
exactly. Tax and MOT, and it's fine.
And insurance.
You know the Praga. All you need to do for the Praga is put in a handbrake and a mechanical door lock, and it's road legal. Yeah.
Oh, because it has lights.
Yeah, it's got lights. It's got indicators. The splitter might be a problem everywhere, but yeah, I can't get this clip down here. This little fucker down here.
Okay.
He's gonna do it once. See.
I don't want to break it. Look at the aggression. Look at this raw power being displayed. Oh, that's gone.
Got a question here.
Something fell at the bottom there.
Can we
didn't say that.
crowdfund a road legal Praga?
Crowdfund whatever you like. I mean, no, I mean for us, we're trying to make the Praga actually like the good version of the Praga, because a couple of things that have come to light since taking ownership of it that I've gone, oh, maybe we should change that and make that better, which is what we're doing at the moment. That's why I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, what about some? Oh, I will get it later. Where's this? Oh, Jimmy, where's this come from, Jimmy?
Right, so next thing we've got on the steering, there's two wires there. They can come off as well.
Where the fuck did that come from?
That's for the intake. That was down there,
Yeah,
the
but-
bracket.
I don't know where it's fucking gone. But yeah.
Right, on this side the aircon pipes are off. And we will do wires.
I think
wires.
this side is.
You're pretty much there, aren't you?
And there's one here. There's fucking clips everywhere. I hate clips. I'm gonna get into this one. A lot of first-time chatters I'm seeing. Good to see you all. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. If you've just joined in, we're currently in the process of basically removing the engine and gearbox from the scuffed Supra. This little cutie here. The reason we're doing that is because there's a lot of work going on underway. Actually, I might be able to show you. I'm going to get it all grubby now. Oh, wait, I forget the camera moves. This is sort of the kit, so to speak, or some of it's going in.
More QVC style.
More QVC, okay. Guys, I've just been told by my producer that I don't have a job tomorrow. So from now on, everything here, £5. Turbo, £5. Can't get that anywhere else. Ricky's just bought one. Ricky, all the way from wherever the fuck Ricky lives. He's just bought one. On your way right now, mate. ECU here in stock, whatever you want. It's all going. It's actually not. Please don't send me any money. I need this stuff. But yeah, link. G4X, we've got a nice new Penham here from Whitbits who have an extreme performance clutch. Thank you to those guys, they gave us a bit of a deal on that, so thank you guys for helping us out with this nice new clutch to handle the power this new turbo is going to make for us. We have a swirl pot over there as well, fat intercooler that I'm in front of right now, new throttle body. Oh my god, I've just realised, guys, I've just realised where the throttle body's from.
That's bigger.
Look, it's Bosch. This is the first step in our way of affording the Bosch ABS system. It's coming, don't worry. So I need to explain this. It's a bit of a running joke that, you know in Time Attack, they got the, Tegawai have that NSX. And Luke has spent so much money on like traction control systems and ABS systems. And like a Bosch ABS system's like 9K or something like that. And I was just like, guys, let's crowdfund that. Let's do it right now. If you all just tuck in £100 each, we can get one for the car. So now like it's a bit of a running joke about having a... I'll just drive better, it's fine. Narrator, he did not drive better. The engine bay looks all right actually. It doesn't look... I mean, it's nothing...
Looking more strict. Let's get the fan off next to you.
Fan?
We'll get the fan off. So there's 4 nuts here that's holding it.
Oh, there's a bit of a cracker in the cowl in there, but hey. Oh, it's there.
Yeah. So we'll get these off.
Can you get it out from there?
I think so. I think so.
Can I use the right side?
Yes.
I don't think chat, even though they would like to see some butts, they don't want to see it.
Yeah, sure. Go wherever you want to go.
I don't blame them. We don't normally do super, so this is the first one for us.
No, you've never done Super before?
No. Well, we did one turbo conversion on NA, but that was with the engine still in there.
Yeah.
And he kept the standard head. So.
How much did that make? Remember?
I don't remember, but I think it was probably about 400-ish.
Okay.
Pretty much like what we're doing here. This is a pretty big job doing this turbo conversion. We've gone the long way around with the head and everything.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, how heavy is that? It's pretty heavy. How heavy is the head? Is the head liftable?
Yeah, you can lift that.
Yeah?
It's about 25 kilos.
All right.
Maybe not that.
Got a question from Kizzy Cat. What about the guts of the engine?
The actual engine itself, the internals are staying the same. It's just heavier than I thought it was. I'm lifting that. Over here, I don't know if you can see.
I wish I could bring it closer.
Over here, this is a VVTi head from the proper big boy 2J. So, oh mate, finally,
Biggest fan, right?
my biggest fan.
Very good.
But yeah.
Well, there's another joke there. You had to screw it. You had to screw the biggest fan.
I don't screw my fans, all right. There's a confidentiality there. But yeah, 2J head, and also down here, I don't know if you've seen it. This is our brand new. Well, I say brand new. Our brand new reconditioned gearbox.
Oh, it is brand new.
Is it?
Yeah, it's brand new from Toyota.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's a brand new box gearbox.
Brand new Toyota gearbox. Wow. Okay, that explains.
Are they still being made?
They're like heritage parts, aren't they?
Wow.
So I'm coming for you, Toyota, if it goes wrong, all right? I've put faith in you. It's not a 6-speed, unfortunately. I wouldn't buy a 6-speed specifically for that reason. Turbo. Oh, Rusky. Wait, who is that? Is that Rusky World Fab? But I wouldn't buy it for that reason because it's so much money. Like this has actually been like done. We've done this sensibly. I think. We haven't gone crazy with it.
Yeah, I think we've done good.
There is that one, yeah, so that one.
Yeah, let's get that one wire off. Then I think we'll go up, start draining all the fluids.
Yeah. The keys are somewhere. I did put them just, no, they'll turn up. Oh, well, that's gone forever.
Good question. From Wilt something, because the IS 300, I think,
Yeah.
the 200, has the same engine inside. Couldn't you get like the 6-speed box from there?
I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it matches to the rest of it, is it?
200.
Not the 200. The 200 is a 2-liter. The 300, which
Oh,
is
the 300.
which it has the 2GZ inside. So most of them are auto, but I think there's a few of them that are 6-speed manual.
It's probably the same sort of thing. They're probably just a lot of money. I'm not quite sure. But to be honest, I didn't look. I didn't know that. So, but I'm actually quite happy with the 5-speed.
Is it better for you when you're driving it? Because you need to shift it all the time.
I mean, ideally, you want to have, like, I guess, more gears, so you're spending more time in the right RPM. But to be honest, it's kind of why I like the 5 speeds in the Skyline. I like the sort of the slow build of like right here. It comes, bam. I mean, in this it won't be as bad, but because this thing's top speed is nowhere near what the Skyline top speed is. Like the ratios for the Skyline are like, I think you'd hit 200 mile an hour in 5th gear, like in the Skyline gearbox. With this, you're maybe like 140, 150. So like,
Right, I think we're good.
just take some shit out of here.
Jimmy likes it slow and central.
You're damn right I do.
One thing you can do is disconnect the gear on the other side.
Is there anything else? Do you have the keys, Sarge? I haven't seen them for a while.
Oh, the keys you're stuck over there.
Okay.
On that trolley.
The keys for the car, yeah. How are we doing, chat? I'm going to come read you.
Where?
I saw them. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there. Here.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it can search in. I've never gone to a runway or anything, but I'm fairly sure that Skyline would eventually hit that speed. Look at my posture, look at this. Oh God, that's not right, I've got the shrimp.
Gamer posture.
It's as shrimple as that, chat. You see how much weight I lost from being, having food poisoning?
Still have it.
No, it's gone now, fortunately. Yeah, hope you're enjoying the stream, guys. So Sarge, what are you doing in there?
I'm just disconnecting the gear surround.
Yep.
So we've got the gear lever can go down with the gearbox.
Okay.
There's your knob.
Oh, there it is. Oh man, it's smaller than I thought it was. It's quite stumpy though. It's also quite hard.
That's all going to get taken out of context.
I hope it does. It's that little box down there.
That one?
Yeah.
No, maybe an alarm or something like that. Does the car have an alarm?
Oh wait, it doesn't work if it does. What is that box? Have we just discovered the tuning parts? What is that? Is that the doorbell, you think?
No, it's some sort of aftermarket component, something not standard.
Oh shit.
Has it got a speed converter on it?
It might do. It's got gate. You know what? That would be totally something. So is this an import or not? I don't know. It's an import.
Yeah.
So it's an import. It's been made to look like it's from the UK. A little bit because it's got mile per hour on the gauge.
That's a sticker. That's a sticker on there. Look.
I mean, you're probably right. It is just that, isn't it?
Yeah. So it was kilometres because and then it's just been converted. Right. So
It's okay for now. I'll go show my knob. Anything more 90s than this as a gear knob? Look at that.
Yeah, I really love that knob though.
Look at it. Look how stumpy it is.
The throw is so good.
Nice. Put it down here in my little knob pile. Knob reveal. But yeah, I mean, I've always been into like these sort of cars, these old JDM cars, but recently I've been like really getting into them, and there's a lot for me to learn, and I'm very grateful that Saj gives us his time to do this. And whilst he says he hasn't done much work on Supras, he knows what he's doing. Look at him, he's in there. So thank you for letting me learn, Saj.
It's okay.
Very slowly.
I'm going to test you at the end.
Don't test me. Had a bit of play in it, didn't it?
Well, it seems so good. I'm just trying to see how this comes out, so we can get that out of the way as well. If not, I might just look this one up.
It is twisting down the bottom there. I don't know if it's the screw thing.
Screws in, yeah. Not exactly much space is there to see. Normally just circle it.
You got it. Keep your questions coming, guys, if you're interested in knowing more about what we're doing here and what's going on. I'm hoping to be home for a stream tonight. We'll see. I wanted to do a couple of races in the Camel, in the Nissan GTP at Road America. Because,
I'll look that for a second. I think let's get it up.
Yeah, okay.
And start dropping the prop shaft, the exhaust, drain the fluids.
Not the exhaust. Not the exhaust. Chat, he's going to heaven. Pray. Very slowly. Very, very slowly going to heaven. Yeah, sorry, you're getting absolutely deafened. There you go, it's back. I turned it off while we were doing that so you could not be killed.
Right, we're all good.
I said something recently?
Was it got dirty?
Lack of dirt.
Okay, so
Been under it for a while.
start with the exhaust.
Oh god, this is where you can see actually the exhaust. Wait, let me help you. Let me help you.
There it is. I think it's enough.
So we've got the same like trolley layout as last time. So yeah, this is how the underside of the Supra looks. So you've got this bracing underneath, brand new arms as well, top and bottom, which is nice, all round. So actually underneath, it's pretty much already a race car, he says. If you ignore everything else, it's a race car. But also, this is the exhaust. Okay, good. It's tiny. Like, I can almost get my hand around it. And then it goes into the fucking cannon at the back of it.
Couldn't you repurpose the can so you can keep fisting it?
I don't want to have that exhaust.
That tailpipe's almost as big as a back box. It's ridiculous.
And it actually is. Right, so we're draining stuff now.
I think what we'll do, we'll get these covers off.
Okay, what are these?
Bring it back.
Size 10, I've got a gun, it'll be easier.
Got a gun.
There we go.
Second Amendment content.
Last time I used any sort of gun-based thing on Twitch, I shot myself in the face of it, so...
Is this far away enough for you?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
We're not going to hit that. So, I think you did it last time, didn't you? It's tray.
Yeah, all of them. All right, let's start.
So they're all
Start
around.
here, I guess.
Got those.
Should have brought a light.
I got a gun. Right, and before I get like just clout in the face by something. So we're just taking off the trays at the bottom now. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. That one's already loose, nice. The headlights do actually, they do emit light, they do. Just occasionally. We do have a light we can use.
Really?
Yeah, it's our Sarge and we can whack one up there. But to be honest, it's going to be just taking this off and then draining the shit, so.
Probably work around it with, yeah, I'm going to lower the ISO a little bit.
God damn it. I knew that would happen. I'm going to be cool and throw it, it bounces out straight away.
Oh, it's better.
Ricky on the camera, guys, give him some love.
Oh, much better. This doesn't need a light. Good.
A lot of these are kind of...
Are they spinning, are they?
all right. A lot of these I'm not convinced are actually holding into anything, you know, like just...
You know what? I think you're doing all right today.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not like dealing with a 5-year-old this time.
Oh, okay, well, how old am I now?
You must be at least 7. I'm quite impressed.
Get out of there, you. Bring them to fucking come out. Come on. How many more in there?
Are you there? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, the safety squints are good. I should have some cool glasses on. None of the bolts are actually stripped. They all did okay.
Good stuff.
Yeah, still got a bit of something down, haven't we?
So, a few things we're going to do here is that pipe crosses over from the left to the right for the steering, held on with a couple of bolts there.
Right.
So we'll get that off. So when the engine comes out, this pipe stays here.
Yeah.
I think we'll get this brace out of our way.
That's on these, I
Because
suppose.
the gearbox might touch at the back here.
Yeah.
You do have to take that.
And then we'll drain oil from the engine. We'll drain oil from the transmission.
This will also be a good time just to see how the engine's doing, I guess. Just have a quick look in the oil. I don't think there'll be anything in there, but it's always nice to have a look.
Should be fine.
I'm interested how that transmission's done, how it looks in there.
Or the oil.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we'll get some clean containers in that case. We'll have a look. See what we'll find in there. Right, so if you want to start with these ones.
What are these?
So those bolts there, I think just those two will drop those pipes down.
I could drill these.
Yeah, you can use that.
I reckon they're the same size.
You're doing well because you got a pen license, you got a ratchet license, now
I
you've got a gun
know,
license.
I'm doing so well. These ones here.
The other ones,
That one.
yeah, because that'll hold the whole thing.
And then that one. Nice.
I think that should bring those pipes down.
They did just drop there.
I think what we'll do, Jimmy, we'll try and take the engine out from the top.
Yeah.
Normally what we do here is we drop everything down to a trolley.
That one doesn't want to come through, but there you go.
That's fine, you can stay there.
Is that actually a... No, that's got to be... Oh, let's keep
Let's
it on
put
that.
it on there.
I can't fucking see it there.
Cool.
Web gaming, why is the engine coming out?
Why is the engine coming out, Sarge?
We were bored, didn't have much to do today.
Yeah, pretty much.
It needed a wash. We couldn't get our toothbrushes in.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Why is it coming out?
That was your stupid idea, not mine.
Was it?
Yeah. I'm just helping you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so we'll do the brace next. That is mounted.
It makes things easier, basically, is the TLDR.
Plus, with the amount of work we're doing,
Yeah.
we're doing the transmission, we're doing a clutch, we're doing the cylinder head, obviously doing all the cam belt, oil pump. To do that in situ is hard work.
Yeah, yeah, so...
And
Also, it's a good lesson.
yeah, and we can have a proper look around it, clean everything up. And we're going to have things like oil lines, oil feed to the turbo, and then return back to the block. They've got to be machined out the block. So once it's out, we can see it clearly, see exactly what's been done, and do it safely and properly.
There you go, that's the reason. Good reason. Look at my hands, look at me. I'm doing manual labour. Well, I don't know. How much horsepower do you reckon this thing's going to make? Saj?
I think we should go for about 450.
Yeah, 450. I think that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. This is from the cap on the back on there.
Any brake upgrades?
Any brake upgrades? No, actually. This is already, I feel like, fairly over braked.
Show them a picture of the brakes.
So this has some DBA discs, some pads in, and they've been really good, honestly. I'd never actually heard of DBA before coming here, and we used them on track day, and you see how late I brake in this thing, and a full day, it just doesn't give a shit. I'm out of the way.
Well, it's big. I probably can show you.
Well, I mean, it could be bigger, but then when we start doing that, it gets expensive.
You know what? In experience, a decent disc and pad often does a trick. You don't need big brakes.
But obviously, if we get to the track and we do find that they aren't working, then we'll switch. But the thing is with these, you'll get plenty of warning. It won't just turn off or anything, So.
How about the calipers? Are these like 4-rotor or something?
No, it's stock calipers.
Stock calipers.
Well, these are just twin piston. They're the smallest brakes that work really well.
Yeah, the smallest brakes that came on the Supra. It's fine.
We were thinking of going for the next ones up, from like the UK one, which had 4-pot brakes.
Yeah, we did think about that, but I think that it's one of those things that if it needs it, we'll do it. But for now,
cool. We did your clutch only before brands,
yeah.
Brand new clutch, but at least we knew it was going to work.
They're going to be. Where are you going to go from?
From the same point, we'll take it from there. Do you want to do that one?
Yeah, fuck it. What will I do? Give us that.
So span on the top.
Even get it in. What's on there? Wait, what have I done? Is it like a safety or something?
Just push the button to the side.
And you. Sarge doesn't let me loose.
The other way.
Yeah. Sorry, Chad.
What are you doing with the bolts, Shepard?
Well, I've just put them over there.
Okay.
That one.
Might mute it again.
Now we've got to undo these nuts from the back. Oh, they're 22s, I think.
Oh, no, you're good. You're okay.
This thing has a pretty underside.
Do you want the noise? Because the noise is deafening.
Yeah, the noise is bad.
Chad, what do you reckon? Well, I can't turn down the volume every time we do anything because we'll be here all day.
Just turn down volume. Yeah, but it doesn't.
Turn down your own volume.
Doesn't work.
Right, might need a ratchet on that one.
They want noise, I guess. Noise.
You get that?
I'm going to short stop it because there's not much space. I'll get a short stubby socket.
Just warn us. Yeah, sorry about that. Part of the experience. What's the plan for today? We are taking the engine and gearbox out of Mr. Supra. We've done quite a bit so far in preparation for all that stuff over there. You can't see, but there's cool stuff, including a big turbo.
You do the other one?
Just have time to look and see what. These metal, these braided.
Yeah, they're braid lines, yeah.
No, I thought they were. I just didn't know what they were for a second. What we're doing?
We'll just get this brace out of the way. So people watching, are they from the gaming community or the car racing community?
Well,
Was it a mix?
Usually both. I think, so guys, I mean, you guys watching right now, would you consider yourself more sim guys or car guys, or just
Just because I'm fairly new to this side, as you know.
Sarge enthusiasts? You know, there's a lot of you guys there. It's a fan club.
They were saying most of them both.
Yeah,
Both, yeah.
I consider myself both as well. So
Both. There's a sim guy, there's a car guy, but most of them are both.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like one without the other.
not most of the time, no. Especially especially on Twitch. You know,
Yeah.
Twitch is like a gaming platform. So, well, it started as a gaming platform.
That's it.
Got it?
Go back that way.
Ooh,
Land Rovers, baby.
Land Rovers. That's it. We're looking good.
Oh, there's definitely a Sarge fan here.
there you go.
Yeah.
A little frame. Hi guys. In case we forget where it goes, put a super bit on there just so we know. I'm a Sarge guy. Everyone's a Sarge guy, really.
Almost as bright as your hair.
Almost.
Very bright.
That was the colour of my hair the first time we did it.
You know, when you walked in, it was like, wow, sunlight.
Angelic almost.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
No?
No.
Oh, all right.
It's like the roadworks beacon. Warning. Where are we next? What we'll do, we've got our hydraulic system for the clutch here.
Oh yeah.
I think what we'll do, we'll just take it off the gearbox and leave it on the chassis so we don't
So
have messy
that-
fluid.
That one.
Yeah, so we've got 2 bolts there.
What are these?
Messy pipe,
That's
isn't
gonna be hard to get to, isn't it?
it? Yeah, we'll have to move that pipe out of the way a little bit and take that bolt off of there. So yeah, that's 10 mil there. If you want to undo that one, or should I do it?
Oh, you're there. You got it. So just right now, we're getting the the hydraulics that control the clutch out of the way, because they're attached to the bottom of the gearbox here. That's where I thought they're mounted to. Gearbox is still warm.
Yeah.
Retains a lot of heat, that thing.
So this is the slave cylinder, which we're taking off.
Noise coming.
Cool.
You got 2,200 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
That's good, isn't it?
We had 1,000 last time.
Wow, that's amazing. And I guess from all over the world.
Oh yeah.
Hey, chat, where are you watching from? Sarge loves to hear.
Yeah.
Sarge is like someone who's like newly discovered the internet. He's like, oh my god, you're around the world? Oh, oh my god. So these are real people?
Romania, Sri Lanka.
You didn't make this up?
Portugal!
Yeah.
Portugal, Italy, Portugal.
Hey, Sarge, have I ever...
Australia, Latvia, everywhere. It's basically everywhere. Asia, Southeast Asia, Europe, Oceania. It's all over, literally all over the world.
Excellent.
And all of them are just like, I love this shit Supra.
Hello, everyone all
India.
over the world.
Oman, the Midlands.
The Midlands. Oh shit. Now we're really getting exotic.
We asked that once, where's everyone from? And we had one watcher from Wakanda. That was impressive.
Yeah, all the way there.
Yeah. Gonna be 100.
Is that the sauce for them?
No.
No.
But that's about as thick as that one is at the moment. Like,
Big, yeah. Shout out for the Midlands Massive.
shout out to the Midlands Massive.
It shows people all over the world have got nothing better than to watch you.
What do you mean nothing better? This is the best. There's nothing better than this.
Right, so there's our slave cylinder.
Oh yeah, it's hanging down.
That's earth wire. So when you pump the clutch inside,
Yeah.
this piston moves in and out.
Yes, the cameraman is from Portugal. Yes.
And that moves the fork. That's what releases the bearing.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works. It's quite simple, really, isn't it? I'll tie that with a cable
I think
tie.
that, I think a lot of us are like, oh, this is all fucking witchcraft. And you get under here, it's just like, oh no, it's just.
It's quite crude, really. It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cylinder on the pedal, and it pushes fluid out and makes this rod.
You're
move
literally
down.
there with a fucking lever, like, right, let me put in a new gear.
I remember at school we did a project with syringes.
Yeah.
Not those sort of syringes.
Oh.
With
Fucking
water And I made a forklift, and you press the syringe, and the fork should go up.
Look at that.
How good is that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm someone who has like no hope in the world, so I'm starting to do that. I think the it might be in this wire. The guys at the drive tribe actually put that for us here.
Oh, just hanging, was it?
Yeah, like I don't like this wire. It's like yeah.
Right. So what we'll do, Jimmy, I think next, let's get
Exhaust.
the exhaust out.
Yes.
The shield. You're desperate to get this exhaust out, aren't you?
I fucking hate this. I mean, I love this exhaust.
Off, bend the whole thing. Now,
Ah, it just dripped on me. Who dripped on me?
we're going to open it right from the manifold there. So can you see up here we've got 2 pipes and some nuts holding them on. So we'll get long extension, socket and the gun and take them off.
Cool. So what? How many times it's got? Nothing there. Nothing all the way down. Nothing all the way down until here. What, hanger. Oh, I hate hangers. Oh, this is not completely solid. And then hanger back here as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. You can see that.
No, I don't want to be in your way because.
No, it's not in the way at all.
Can you see from there? I can't fucking see where it is.
I'll get a light. I've got a light here.
Oh, thank you. I've got one already, mate.
Not cool.
How's it work? Oh, God damn it. Is it magnetic?
It is, yeah. So it'll go there somewhere.
Where is it?
That's it.
There.
Probably in the chassis.
Is it magnetic? Are you sure? It's not. I'm not getting magnetic vibes from it. Oh. Look there.
Oh, this one's better.
Oh, shit. Look at this.
Oh, there's a mix of nuts there, 14 to 17. This will be the tricky one because they're so old and being in the exhaust, they often seize.
No, yeah, this exhaust, I have the feeling, has not moved for a long time.
Do you have like a list of events? Because I think a bunch of people like have been subscribing.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys if you're all like subscribing and stuff. I've not noticed anything. I do have a very small event list up here.
Ah, okay. Golden Gooch and all that. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks, Golden Gooch. What a name. Thank you, Narratix, as well. Also to, what's that say there? But Pug? Thank you, Pug. Ah, thank you, everyone. It also does say in chat as well, if you see like there. So thank you, everyone. Love you. Sorry that I'm being not very attentive today.
You're welcome to go and do your answer.
I'm here every now and then. I want to see what's going on. That's a long extension.
Big bar. Big bar.
Is it on there, is it?
Yeah.
It's on there.
It's one of the things you've got one chance of cracking it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was fun, dude. So I'm going to look outside quick. Just walking in like this, how you doing? Most normal walk on. I could be a wrestler, I really could. I'm the one that like is the joke wrestler that gets beaten up all the time. I don't know who that is, I don't watch wrestling, but I'm sure that's me. That's a big bar,
Things
fucking hell.
don't work.
Yeah, well.
You have a bigger one?
So right now the bolts that hold on the exhaust at the top are fairly on. So Sarge's got to get a bigger bar, and they had to have this massive extension to get anywhere near it. Go on. Yes.
That's a good noise.
That is a good noise.
I wouldn't stand in the way.
That's why I'm moving slightly out of the way.
Teeth with it.
Moving slightly out of the way of that.
Another good noise.
Can I hold that for you?
Yeah, please.
Where do you want it? Like here?
About there. That's it.
Don't clown me. Good.
And I've got 1/17, so they're mixed bolts.
Of course. Why wouldn't they be? Oh, I'm helping, chat. I'm so good at this. I'm the best gamer. Look at my hair looks good now. Well, I say good contextually, it looked like orange before. It looks like one colour now, kind of.
It's a big tool.
Huh?
It's a big tool.
Thank you.
It's pretty big as well, isn't it?
Yeah. If you want, I'll grab some of the other stuff. We've got some ridiculous tools there.
I'm sure you do. You putting that on a fucking... Oh my god, look at this. That's terrifying.
I've got a question from a new viewer.
Oh, a new viewer, hello. Good to see you, new viewer.
Came back with the recommended. Nice to see a Super getting some TLC. Do you have any other Japanese cars?
Do I have any other Japanese cars? Right, okay. Yes, is the answer. I'm very fortunate to own 2 Mark 1 MX-5s.
Sorry.
2 Mark 1 MX-5s. I have I kind of have an 86, an 86, which is looking forward to driving that about. I think
One more, and I'll stop disturbing your story.
Yeah, maybe I'll come back after this. So let's ask you this quick.
Right, we're done. It's a noisy bit done.
Well, I've got 3 bolts and 1 washer.
Cool, that'll do. It's close enough.
So yeah. So 2 MX-5s, an 86, a R32 GTR, an R35 GTR, GR Yaris, a GC8 Impreza, a 350Z, and this guy. Is there any more? I think
Praga.
Oh, it's a Praga, it's not Japanese though.
Yes.
I think that's all of them. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I should sell some, I really should. They cost me a lot of money to maintain. And I do stuff like this to make it worse.
Car collection, or basically you're just a car guy?
Oh, then I'm just a car guy. They all get used, they all go out. None of them are like hidden away. I hate the idea of doing that. People love and hate this car because like they love it because it's Supra. Like, oh, you're not taking very good care of it. It's like, well, get from the fucking circuit. What am I going to do to it? Am I going to like paint it and make it pretty? Like, what's the point in doing that? You're just going to ruin it. A very good friend of mine painted his S2000 and went to a track day and then went into the gravel trap on the first corner. Or yeah, it will chip straight away. So like, why bother?
Oh, it's the blue one, right?
Yeah, it's Tom's one.
I think one thing Jimmy, I respect is using the bloody cars because so many people have cool cars and they put them away and never use them. We've got our own sort of mix of cars similar to yours, but they're not precious. They all get abused.
Yeah, this has been dailied for the last 2 weeks. It's been horrible, but I've done it. Yeah, and also like the best thing about being like, I guess, a car guy is when you drive one of his cars around and you see someone react to it, and they're just like. And I love that, especially like the Supra is the biggest one for it. Like the Supra is more popular than the Skyline, 100%, which confuses me because the Skyline's like beautiful and this is just like ratted.
That's because you use this. Like,
yeah, I use
it.
Yeah, I use it.
Right, we're good with exhaust.
Right, exhaust time.
Hold it from about here.
Yeah.
It's held at the front, and I'm going to start releasing the back. It's that hanger we to make, remember?
Yeah.
Side it fell off, didn't it?
Yeah, I've taken this car drifting for crying out loud, you know? Like it's seen some shit.
When you take it out, you have to show it.
You want to see the cannon?
Yes.
You come to the back now. Put out there. I'm just going to knock this one off. Right, all yours. Come down a bit.
Let's come back in.
Oh no. Can you pull it out?
Yeah.
You got the back, I'll go at the front. And we go.
Okay. They want to see. They want to see the cannon, so we've got to turn around.
Right. Look at that.
So look at this bit of pipe here, right? Look at this bit of pipe, then look at what it goes into.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's really, really small.
And if you look in it, you can see the truth. You can see the truth inside. It's like Can you see
you
it?
have to come closer. You have to come closer. Yeah. It's a lie.
It's like stuffing a pair of socks down your pants or something. Like, I'm well versed with that. So.
That came off nice and easy.
It did, didn't it?
Cool. Right, next job, prop shaft.
Next job actually is probably a coffee. You mind if I get a coffee?
You crack on.
Let me just.
I'll just do all the work side, Jimmy.
If you couldn't, well, I mean, what's been going on? Also, I want to say that exhaust, that like that is how the car came. All right. I'm not sure I could ever live it down with any of these guys here if I purposely put that on my car.
Is that the one you actually wanted to have fitted, specially made, custom?
Yeah, I was like, guys, actually, no, the story is the guy was sold a custom exhaust. He's like, I got his custom exhaust for the car. Obviously, someone's just gone, yeah, fuck it, put a cannon on it and tell him it's custom. This guy got ripped off a lot in this car. Like, the steering wheel, for example. Like, I want a new steering wheel. Oh, I've broken the horn. Doorbell. Yeah, I like that. Like, there's this.
Yeah, but Jimmy, what did I say? You wouldn't have bought the bloody car.
Because it was cheap. Well, cheap in context of whatever. Oh, actually.
Give it to him.
I can talk shit about it when you're
While
gone.
I'm making some coffee. Actually, I'll put it down here somewhere so it's not as offensive.
Guys, this is a sad stream now. Ask
Right,
questions.
okay, I'm hijacking it. So any questions about Jimmy? Last time I asked it, someone said, what does he smell like?
You said good,
I'll talk a bit about what we're doing now. So we've done the exhaust, which you saw, the really cool custom exhaust Jimmy had made specially for this car. Now we'll take the prop shaft off, so I'm just taking the shields off under the car. Some of this stuff will bin anyway, I think we can build the car again. If there's any questions about the car, I can answer them while he's gone.
I have questions about his feet, but not about
His feet, oh no, luckily I've not got close to his feet, thank you very much. With Jimmy, we've done a few cars. Obviously, it's 32 GTR we built, and that's a 2.8 HK stroker car, and that I think is a beautiful car. I was lucky to have it 34 years ago, and I had it for a long time. Same spec, twin HKS turbos, 550 horse, just perfect setup.
Real question about from Hacker 66.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be controversial. RB or 2JZ?
RB for me. Just because I'm familiar with them. In fact, 2Js we don't really do. This is the first Supra we're really doing. We did a single turbo conversion years ago, but we don't do too much Supra here.
Difference between torque-wise from a 2J's Jets G, so a natural aspirated versus a turbo.
I don't know what the figure is going to be because this is a bit of a hybrid because it's an NA block, NA pistons, it's an NA head. We're turbocharging it.
How's it going to be the compression like?
Yeah, we've got to put a thicker head gasket in, so that's something we're going to just research as we go along. So it's the first time we're doing it, so we'll get some advice and make sure we put all the best practice into this one.
How's the compression in the NA versus the turbo? It's like 10 to 1 or 8 to 1 or something like that?
I'm not sure what the exact numbers are on this one, to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't normally work on this engine, but I know the head gasket's going to be about double the thickness of a stock one.
Okay.
To help with that. So we'll see what's available, and depending on the spec of the turbo, we've got to spec everything around that as well.
Okay.
And the other thing with this engine is because it's NA, it runs a distributor, we're going to go with a crank sensor, so we're going to change the oil pump. That's why I said to Jimmy, it's easy to get the engine out, and we can do everything while it's out there.
Yeah, makes sense.
But in terms of stats and numbers, we'll see what the options are. We'll build it to the best spec we can. We want to make it nice and responsive. We're not looking for big power. That's the thing with this one.
Yeah, you basically want responsiveness from,
Yeah.
because it's going to be a track car.
Exactly,
You need mid-range torque, you need mid-range power.
Yeah, minimum lag response. I guess we're not looking for top end power. So that stupid big turbo is going to only be
way too big.
Yeah, it's only going to be just tickled, I think. Jimmy, you can go home, I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How big is the turbo in millimeters?
Yeah, it is.
We've not even checked it, have we? We just unboxed it about an hour ago.
Where's the module? It's a
It's a book water, I think.
Here it is.
Now we had the prop off before because we did the diff. So it's got a CAS diff in there already, which works really well. And that we did about 6 months ago. Hi, Lena. Can you come and say hello?
Come on. Say hello.
This is Saj Junior. This is Elena. Elena works with me, and Isha does as well. So both my daughters work with me.
Yeah.
So Elena runs our clothing store.
Yeah. JDM clothing store.
Oh, yeah. I can, if you don't mind getting something dirty, I can wear something.
Do you want to?
Go and grab something for him.
I'll wear it now.
What do you want to
Those really nice leggings and dresses we got.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Something you don't mind getting dirty, basically.
Grab one of the hoodies we got up, whatever.
Which one?
What hoodie would you like to wear?
What hoodie do you want to wear?
Go and
Yeah,
choose
let's go
one.
to the shop.
Go and choose one, yeah.
Oh.
Now I also have another question for you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite tool in the whole garage?
You know-
Something useful, something like that.
You know, my favorite tool, because we do a lot of fabrication, making things fit and brackets and mounts, was a dial grinder.
Really?
Yeah, that was a cool thing when I first got one of those. Yeah, I like those. And a big hammer. Big hammer solves most problems.
What is rolling right now? It's probably the most useful at home. So take us through what you're doing now.
So I'm going to disconnect the prop shaft from the rear diff. And because that runs straight into the transmission, we can get that out and it frees up the gearbox. So there's 6 bolts holding that to the diff. While Jimmy's gone to have a tea break. He's done about an hour's work, hasn't he? He's got a tea break. You can't get the stuff.
Gen Z. I mean, it's a bit rusty, but it doesn't look terrible.
You know what? It's really. I think it's a really good car. When he bought the car,
surface rust and dirt and that's
yeah, but that's nothing on this car. You know, it's pretty minimal. Oh no, we're lifting in gear. Let's see if I can. There we go.
Yeah, it's starting.
Yeah, I think it's a really good car. When he first brought the car here, we obviously had a good laugh at it. But underneath, it's clean. It's nice. So we did the HK suspension.
Oh, this you know this.
Yeah, so in fact, we did this on track. We did the coilovers on track. So the first time we went out, so we, mind your head there. So we went out and then we did the coilovers on track and we did some rough adjustments. We went out and then we did all the arms. So it's got fully adjustable arms at the back, uppers, lowers, trailing everything, fully adjustable wish arms at the front. And now it's set up for the track. And in fact, at Brands, I went out with him and tell you what, in all jokes aside, the guy can drive. It's impressive.
Yeah,
and there's nothing overtaking him. This is an NA Supra.
Yeah, I remember.
And the Yaris is there all
like
sorts.
55 or something like that, but something really low.
Yeah, really impressive. So good it made me feel sick.
Chad, it's a shame I can't bring it closer. It's just a thing with let him work. Try to bring it a little.
Okay. If you guys like these sort of cars, obviously check out Jimmy's YouTube page. We've got stuff on there. But on our own pages, we do a lot of Evos, Subarus, Skylines, all this sort of stuff, sort of track day cars. That sort of market we're in, building cars like this for people. People go out and enjoy them, you know?
What tires does it have? So, RS606 by whatever this is.
Zach knows.
Zach Novas, yeah.
Look at the drip.
Look at I've got the hard.
The drip.
I've come back with the drip.
That's
Look at it. Oh, this is a nice colour. I like this actually.
They're comfy as well, aren't they?
Yeah, this is pretty cosh. I'm happy. So, right now I'm doing my supervisor role. Good job, Saj.
Thank you. Thanks, boss.
He's a natural in front of the camera.
I've told them all the secrets.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
not all of them. How do you make his hair so soft?
I was funny last time, what does he smell like? That's what they asked last time.
What did you say?
I can't remember.
We love a blonde in a red dress.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. We're so pretty right now. Thanks.
Would you like the mic back so they can hear you slurping your tea? No? All right. I'll carry on then.
I mean, you prefer size on the mic, right, guys? You can pretend you don't, but you do.
When will we see the mint machine? Come closer to the camera, come on.
Well, the mint machine, they can be sort of near size for the mic, but the mint machine hopefully will be running under its own power down some sort of runway this month. We'll see. Right, so gearbox.
Gearbox, so I'll give that a quick wipe. Let's see what comes out. Big chunks of metal or not?
I've heard it's good for the engine to lose, sorry, good for the gearbox to lose a little bit.
It's okay.
That's quite metallic. That is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why is it being so stupid? Look.
Was that nothing?
I'll let it slow down a bit, then we'll have a look at it.
It smells awful. That looks pretty fucked.
People ask what Jimmy smells like.
Here I am in like this video, but let me have a look at that.
Apparently it's good for your hair, Jimmy, this stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
My scalp pretty much dissolved after I bleached it, so...
If, as a mechanic, obviously I don't get my hands dirty too much these days, but when you get home and have a shower, it all runs down, because all this gets in your hair when you're working under a car. And the worst thing is brake fluid.
Yeah.
Because then it stings your eyes.
So what's your thoughts so far on this? Seeing it come out?
On the oil?
Yeah.
Well, it looked quite metallic to me. We'll have a look in the sun in a minute. Or the light. Actually, we've got a torch, haven't we? How's the gearbox felt?
Fine. It felt okay.
Uh-huh.
This is the content we want to see.
Yeah.
It is quite metallic.
Yeah, so you can see the grain. When it stops, we'll see if it's got like shimmers in it.
Yeah.
Then we'll know that's sort of signs of a little bit of wear.
And this is the...
Are you missing gears or anything?
No, actually not. No, nothing. All the gears accounted for.
All four are still working?
Yeah. 4 on the floor, right?
Yeah, you can see it's a little bit metallic. Do you have a look?
Chat, are you thirsty? We've got you a drink.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I don't get dripped on, but...
I don't think it's got a magnet. Oh, it has got a magnet.
Is there stuff in there?
No. No, so that's only very fine wear, so that's fine.
Okay, so it's all right then.
Yeah, okay, that's still good to go again. For somebody else. One careful owner.
Oh, you've just seen here. Prime example of a gearbox. Well, that's okay then.
Right. Hopefully we don't see that in the engine.
Yeah.
We've got Corey Coyote asking when you got the Swift Sport.
When am I going to get a Swift Sport?
Yeah.
When all other good cars are no longer available to me.
Well, that's mean.
No, I'll get that.
I tried to sold him my Alpha, a red Alpha that I have. He didn't want it.
I think to be fair, those Swifts are actually pretty decent. They just don't appeal to me at all. Alright, so that should do some work now. Right, give me that.
Right. Oh, do you want to take that?
Yes, please. Oh.
Hi, chap.
He's gone now. Pretty my little dongle, look. Dongle around. It's me, I'm back. The annoying guy. You thought I was gone, didn't you? So Sarge right now is removing the prop, or trying to.
Oh, we can take that ones off.
We've got a new one of these, haven't we?
I think we've got half a prop because for that gearbox, only half of it's different.
Yeah, there you are. Oh! What? That's for the gearbox is different, so we have half a prop here. There you are. It's quite heavy actually.
Yeah, about 6 or 7 kilos. do need something like that for the torque. Not something heavy.
No, actually, I think if this prop fit, then it would be okay with the torque, wouldn't it? You think so?
There's a difference in the strength, but it's probably the length or the mounting position of it's different.
Okay, nice.
Well, then maybe be ready for the time attack in June.
Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be ready for June, the mint car. I don't know though. Well, like basically the thing that's going to stop us now is bodywork. We've got some pretty mad aero planned for it, and that takes a while to make.
So, have fun.
You have to like pry it off there, do you? Because it's pretty like.
There's one more bolt left.
Here. It's alright, hold the wheels in place for you, don't worry.
That's the last one. We can get that out. And then we'll get rid of that oil and drain the engine oil and see what that looks like. Well, that should be it.
Where else is it bolted in?
I've just left one bolt there, just temporary, just to hold it on.
Yeah, prop out. Look at him. It's alright, isn't it? It is a girthy shaft, you're right. I don't want to walk into the oil drips. No. It will probably happen though at some point.
Right, we'll put that sump plug back on.
Where is it?
Maybe on that trolley. I think.
I'm just wearing this fucking hoodie now. I'm just like.
Cool, so that's that done. What I'll do, I'm going to dispose of the oil.
Yep.
And then if you drain the engine oil next,
Yep.
we'll have a look at that. And then. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're calling as well, yeah.
Let's get rid of this.
Yeah, exactly. You thought I was going to get oily, but it's just my finger instead. WRX or S2000 for a daily. Oh, that's interesting. I would ask Sarge because this place here, that performance parts, very much focuses on like Evos and Imprezas. I think more impressive. I don't know if they do more Imprezas or Evos. I'll have to ask, but that's their specialty. It's where I bought my my Impreza from, and it's been the most reliable car that I've owned so far, which has been fucking know why that is, but some Ray T37s. No. Get reps, get some Teehee 37s, you know. The wheels we have on it are actually pretty sweet. I like them anyway. What are these wheels, Sarge, do you know?
They are Atex, I think.
Atex. I like them, I don't know what you think.
So the money shot.
I can't remember what these are.
I think they're cool.
They suit the car.
Yeah, they suit, they're scuffed like the car is.
They work.
Oh, it doesn't work? Shit, sorry. I thought the command worked. Why doesn't it work? I think Nightbot's in there. I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
Are you even a YouTuber and a streamer, man?
No, I'm like the worst one of both. But yeah, I mean, like, this is like track car, so I don't want to go and spend like, I mean, how much are T37s nowadays? Fucking, I don't. Yeah, but they're expensive. Like, I don't want to spend that amount of money on a track car.
The cartoon ones.
The what ones?
Yeah, they have a version that they painted like cell shading. It looks like a cartoon.
Really?
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah. And keep done those. And raise them as well.
I think raised them. Or wasn't it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It probably didn't work because Nightbot's not actually in the channel. Lol. He isn't James. You're imagining that. It might work now. Thoughts on MX-5 as the first car in the UK? Yeah, it's fine. Just don't have more than one person in it.
Moment of truth.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, there's no water.
Oh,
that's
look
good.
at that. Yeah, not water.
That's always a good sign.
Looks like it's fairly used.
yeah, it is definitely heavy, but it's okay.
It's good.
Good nickels.
Yeah, that looks all right.
We're probably on a thicker oil as well when we build this.
Yeah, yeah. I don't see any metal in there yet.
Nah. Should be alright.
Man, 2Js are the fucking best. They do not care. They'll just go forever
Right, I'm gonna
until you put a turbo in them.
go take that lever off.
Yep.
Then I've got the coolant. Keep forgetting the bloody coolant. I'm gonna get a bucket for that.
In before a whole piston drop just trips out. Well, I mean, like Ricky's not really my cameraman. He's just. I just said, Ricky, come along and have a look. He's like, okay, and now he was so annoyed at how bad my setup was. He's like, Jimmy, let me fix this for you.
I might as well, do myself useful.
But guys, if you're into toge content, which you might be recently, the guy behind the camera is like the OG of doing that on YouTube. Random call sign. Go subscribe to him. Do you do anything on Twitch?
Used to, now I'm doing YouTube.
Okay, so random call sign on YouTube, guys. It's fucking saved. You see that? See those race driver reactions there?
Yeah.
Chat. Do I drink the forbidden soup? Do I slurp the forbidden soup or not? I don't want.
I think what we'll do, we'll take the coolant out and take the rad out of the way.
Do we have a new radiator?
No, we'll get one.
Yeah,
We'll
because
get one.
this is. I looked at it. It's small.
Tiny,
It's a tiny, small radiator. Well, no overheating issues in this car that I've ever had. Nothing like that at all. Is that falling out again? I'm trying to think, what issues have we had with this car? We had the master cylinder on the clutch.
That's the only thing that's failed, isn't it?
We had the bushing perish, which that was probably the dodgiest one to find.
But I think it just stopped you from working, apart from that clutch.
Just the clutch, yeah.
On your leaves.
Oh yeah, and the basically just age-related stuff. Nothing actually to the mechanical of the car itself. Although saying that, this looks like it's got a hole in it. The shroud has seen some better days.
Yeah.
Technical question. Forgive my ignorance, but what are those blue bars? So he's talking about the arms, I guess.
So these ones here, that's your anti-roll bar, your sway bar, and those bars are part of the front wishbone. So these are custom aftermarket wishbones, and they're adjustable. So in here is a rose joint and a studded section, so you can move the wheel to create camber.
Yeah, I mean, if you actually look, there's a bit of view here, Ricky. If you look up here, you can see actually we've done quite a lot to the underside of this car, just for handling and adjustability. So yeah, completely custom lower and upper arms there with the anti-roll bar, and of course the HKS coilovers in there, which are fucking fantastic. They give this car so much adjustability, which is why it's so quick on circuit. Yeah. Like you put it next to like a normal track car, which tends to just have some coilovers and that's it. We've got like a full motorsport alignment as well, and I mean, Sarge, I mean, you came out in the car. I mean, you felt how it was.
It was funny how fast it was for 200 horses.
No, it's coming to corners, and I'm expecting the back to swing out, and it just grips.
Yeah, yeah.
How the hell are you getting this grip?
And that then combined with the DBA pads and brakes that we've used ever since we've had this car. Yeah, it's just really nice. It's a really nice combo. The only place it falls down is on the straights, where you got. I remember going side by side with Tom in the S2000, thinking, "What the fuck is this? I'm in a Supra and I'm just with an S2000 in a straight line, so I can't have that." I'm not telling him.
Sort Tom out.
I'm not going to tell him, guys. Don't tell Tom Brooks that I'm turbo in the car. Don't tell him. I want to go to a track day and be like, "Oh, Tom, let's race." What?
Just to tell you how good it is to have mechanical.
Oh.
How did that happen? It went in and it came out.
Did it bounce out? Did it bounce out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so lucky. The
You can
plug.
get that on camera. That was like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yeah, the plug just fell out, bounced into there, and then just came out again.
I'll try again.
No.
It'll never work.
It's a lot of oil. Fucking hell.
I was thinking that. I think these ones more than 5 litres, I think.
5 litres of oil in there. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Let's start it now. Fuck it.
Break it in.
It's my lightweight mod.
Right, so that's done.
Okay, likely another question that might be controversial: supercharger or turbo?
For this,
For anything.
in general, oh god, I don't know. You know, I've never owned a supercharged car. I'm going to soon. I think for track driving, like a supercharger probably would be nicer to drive. You'll go faster with a turbo, but it'll be scarier. The way the power comes on. I know it sounds like a simple thing to say, but you really feel that in like compared to sim. In sim, you can sort of drive through that fear bit, but in a turbo car, it really is like a whoa, and then you go. And if you're not prepared for that sort of thing, it can really.
This mine doesn't splash on the camera.
Okay, on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's looking second hand.
Yeah, that's okay. That looks like some drunk's piss, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's not much in there.
You've been checking the coolant in the car?
Yeah. That's not very much at all, is it?
That's not much at all.
No.
Right.
To bring this a bit closer.
So you need more training how to look after your car.
I've got the oil bit down now.
I'm glad you got that done. Yeah, coolant's quite important too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being told coolant's is important, chat. What do you think? Is he lying to me?
Can't trust it.
Hotter engine equals better. Atomic's right. It's called Atomic Doritos. Like that's the guy who's owned the rotary at some point. So he's like, yeah, hotter engine's great.
Right, what we'll do now, we'll come down.
Yeah.
You can take the rad out, because I've done most of the bloody work.
Yeah, I've been here. I've been modelling this. Modelling this.
And then we'll do the lever, and I think we are ready to get the engine out.
Now let's move this stuff out of the way then. This has gone quicker than I thought it would.
Yeah, good.
Chat, it's descending. It's coming back. It's coming back from heaven now. Make sure to also give some more prey.
This ramp is the slowest ramp in the world.
It's coming.
Look at that beauty.
And look what's going into it. Look at the goodie pile, chat. If you haven't seen the goodie pile yet, we had this at the start of the stream. My hands are all horrible now. I don't want to touch anything, but brand new fat turbo. I'll try and turn it around a bit actually so you can see it. Oh. That's a first. This turbo will be fine. Oh, God. Oh, this. I mean, like, I don't know about you guys. This looks like it's a bit big for 400 plus horsepower or 450 horsepower, doesn't it? 450 is like our upper goal for horsepower. This looks more like a 550, maybe even like a 600 turbo. So yeah, I'm not going to be probably going to have that detuned. Well, we asked for like a responsive turbo, and that's what they sent us. So it's going on the floor.
Luckily, we've got a map there.
Yeah. So there is more in there. I told you, you're fine.
I'll let you off.
Yeah.
I'll let you off.
What I can do.
So next thing, we'll get the rad out.
Yep.
We'll do the fan, so we've got space.
What's on the fans? These little bastard things. A couple of, I think they're. Is that a 10?
Yep.
Are these 10s here?
That'll come out with the rad.
Okay.
We can lift it all out together. We're going to get that bracket off that side.
Before accidental 800 horses.
I think if we did that, the engine would just eat itself.
That'd be pretty ridiculous. Accidental 800.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want one, but in the Mazda, we're having a what they call in best motoring a scramble boost button, which I like very much. Which is basically just like full everything, just on the wheel. So like when you get to a straight, you go right, okay, off you go. Need that for the Supra. There's that guy. I forget what his name is.
Should we put it like on a horn button?
Put it on the doorbell. Oh my god! Can you imagine the next Fast and Furious movie? Vin Diesel goes down to the doorbell. Whoa! Fucking manifold pops off.
We are ready to lift this out. Can you grab that end? We'll go down your end a bit just to get the coolant out there.
Oh,
The bucket.
back.
That was really shit aim, wasn't it?
Well, some of it went in. It is like a men's bathroom, this, isn't it? Where should we put this? Like that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
You want it?
Yeah.
Oh, that radiator has seen some...
We've got lots of space here now, we can see everything.
These, right. Just these two?
That's your aircon condenser.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I get rid of aircon, please?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I like aircon. Because I know you'd be like, Jimmy, can you bring the car up to this show in the summer? And I'd be like, yeah, okay. And then I'll just be fucking dead. Like...
We're going to do the steering pump next.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, the cables.
The cables, and there's not a lot.
Guys, can we give some periodic love to our suffering cameraman, random call sign, aka Ricky? He's having the worst time right now. I could help him, but it's really fun watching him.
There's something cool. This is how you release a belt. So that's our tensioner.
Yeah.
So when we detension like this,
it all moves. Yeah, yeah.
And we take it off.
So cool.
That's it.
Have you so far? Have you seen anything where you've been like, or?
Only when I looked at you.
What?
The car's all right.
Come on, man. My self-esteem can only take so much.
No, so far so good. I'm happy. I think everything's going to plan. Nothing's broken. Nothing's looking disastrous or damaged. So I think we're okay. Yeah, I think time-wise we're doing okay. We're taking our time. We're not rushing this.
What's that? That's just
oil.
Oh
So
my
it could
God.
be there's a seal behind that crank.
Yeah,
pulley.
yeah.
So maybe that's weeping a bit and just collecting there. But because everything's out, we can check everything now, can't we? Do it all properly.
I wanted to get a new sticker for this, I think.
What should we call it?
Oh, I wanted to have the Toyota 3000 on there. I don't
We'll
want
call
that.
it Toyota 3000.
It's called Toyota 3000. Does anyone know a place that they would make a nice version of this sticker? I'd love to. Eventually, well, I'm talking far in the future. This will be a nice car, but until then, whenever I stop driving it on the circuit, is when I'll make it into a nice car. Until then, no.
So next, steering pump off, and we'll leave the steering pump here because we're deciding to take the engine out from the top, so the steering rack stays in. Otherwise, normally we drop the whole lot down.
So you say you've not really done much work on a Supra before. This is quite similar on every car then?
The principle's the same, yeah. Everything's pretty similar, but every car has its own sort of slight
Little quirks.
yeah. But NA's easy. You haven't got all the turbo plumbing and piping and intercooler, so that saves a bit of work.
I was trying to show you the engine bay at the moment, but now I think it's better.
I mean, you can just pop it in between us, so.
Yeah.
And come over to here, and then.
Without that rad and fan, we've got so much more space there.
Yeah.
No, I can probably get in there actually.
People watching, are they hands-on people? Are the guys
Yeah. So yeah,
working in cars?
Some of them were. There's a guy that was working in a Miata, another one was working in a Land Rover.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
Subaru.
I mean, I've always wanted to do it, but I've always had the fear of not being able to and now what's happening is what tends to happen, where someone who's a bit more experienced comes along, just so we can get the job done. Because I wouldn't know any of this stuff, so it's good to watch it and see it.
I'm just making up as I go along.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I've never done this before.
I'm just taking shit off.
If it continues like this, instead of being accidental, 800 horses, it's going to be an accidental RB26.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Have you got one back there?
Yeah, we got one.
Have you got a VR38 back there?
The R35 engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, should we chuck one in?
Well, chat
I think for a laugh, we'll get this out
Yeah?
and just position it in there.
How about we do that?
I wanted to build a Subaru with an Evo engine and an Evo with a Subaru engine just to piss people off.
You
That'd
should,
be so cool.
that would be
Imagine
so
the
cool.
comments.
you should
we
do
did
it.
that.
You should do it, man. It was like Smokey back in the day with the Supra and the Skyline. The Supra with the Skyline engine, the Skyline with the Supra engine.
We do a bit of that. We've obviously got a Subaru there with the RB engine.
Yeah, yeah.
So we like doing stupid things.
So if you guys don't know, the sort of shop car for here is a... what Impreza is it?
It's a GC8 Type R.
It's a GC8 Type R Impreza with an RB25 in it, with an RB26 head, isn't it? And then a big fat turbo, makes like 550, 600 horsepower.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
And it's their drift car. And I actually saw it out for the first time last year at Japfest, and I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. And it sounds so distinctive as well. Like,
well, that car, we've been lucky. We've travelled everywhere.
Yeah.
It's been to Dubai, went to Belarus, all over Europe, yeah. We did the Bavaria street race live.
That'd be so much.
Stuff, yeah.
You want to really piss people off by a Corvette, put a rotor machine inside.
Rubbed down with it, didn't he? Yeah.
Like a full rotor or something like that. Power needs to be an Outlast too.
The reason I'm asking, probably lots of super people saying, oh, you don't do it like that, you do it like this.
Yeah, well, they aren't here right now, are they?
Do it for us.
Yeah, come do it for us. Yeah.
Now let's swap the Supra. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
What's more reliable at 500 horsepower, or an LS or a 2J?
I would say 2J. No, at 500s?
Yeah, 500 horsepower.
Probably, yeah.
Because with an LS, it's just like, that's like cams, isn't it? Like, for 500 horsepower, something stupid like that.
You got that Mustang we got outside? Shelby 3.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That sounds nuts. I must admit, I do like the sound of American engines.
Oh yeah, me too, don't worry. I drove a Mustang kind of recently-ish, and man, like 400 horsepower V8, it was pretty good.
Yeah, we built one, LS3 S13.
Oh really?
One of the cars in India, yeah, I drove that when I was out there, drift car. It's so responsive, so much power, instant power there. Great engine. Right, I think we're all done here. Now we've got the heater hoses, the ones that go in the car.
Oh, okay. So how do we do these?
So we've got two hoses that go into the bulkhead, one there and one there. But luckily we could take them off.
You can do it around here?
You got one connection there?
There is one down here, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't quite get to it in this. It's just down there.
We could take it, I think it was taking the top.
Yeah?
I think literally we've got this, and the last thing I do is a lever, and we are ready, I believe.
Oh shit. We're nearly there, boys.
Now just a fuel lines. A few lines on this
And the
side.
pesky fuel lines, don't worry about those.
Yeah, so
I have a question here that I'm adapting. Any RX-7 builds that you've made?
Yeah, even the rotary?
no,
No?
that's one engine we've never worked on,
No.
and I don't really want to. I think it's such a specialist thing, the rotary stuff. So we're not geared up for rotary work, unfortunately.
I mean, why would you be there suck, you know? I'm joking, I like a rotary.
What if RX-8 around nowadays for next to nothing?
There are a lot, yeah, well there's a reason why there's next to nothing. Like they're basically, they've reached the end of their, like, the engine is good cycle, and they're just being pushed past it until they blow up. I always love all these, like, you get a lot of these series where it's like, rotaries are actually really reliable, guys, and then like at some point in every build, it's like, oh, I've had to rebuild it though. Like it's every time. It's like, yeah, but I think you understand that when you buy that car. Like it isn't as easy to look after. You know, it is going to cost you some money as well. So Sarge, what are you doing now? What I should be doing, but I'm not.
So these are the hoses that go into the heating system in the car.
Okay.
So because they run coolant as well, and they'll hold our engine from coming out, so they've got to come out as well. And we've got one earth wire here, which I'll take off. We're down to the last couple of things.
I'm looking forward to seeing like the new bits go on it, especially things like exhaust and manifold and all that stuff, because it's so crispy on this at the moment. Like,
going to look impressive. I think we should paint the engine, get the engine bay looking gleaming.
Yeah.
And leave the outside looking really shit as it does.
I do like that. I do like that idea of being like the car looks awful and you open the fucking bay. It's like, what the fuck is that? I'm also looking forward to having a turbo. The amount of encounters I've had on the road where people are like, "Go on, race me, mate, race me." I'm like, I'm going as fast as I can. Like if you've got like a modern diesel 2 litre anything, you'll beat this in a drag race. Like it does not go. It sounds great. And like up until like the top of second gear, like, yeah, I'm really pulling third gear. Oh, it was like, oh, okay. Is that on top of the thing? Yeah, yeah.
Put the car down. But this thing's still weeing, isn't it?
Like a little bit, can I help it?
That's what we could do. We'll leave it up now, I think that's it. Right, I'm going to get that bucket out of the way.
Cool.
Move the car down.
Oh yeah. I'll add it to the soup pile for later.
Right, so we'll get those off and then we'll do a few lines. I think another 20 minutes or so we should be done.
So it's looking fairly bare in here now, actually. If you want to come closer, we can have a look down here.
Let's have a look. Yes.
Yeah, big hole in here where everything used to be.
Fuel lines, yeah.
These are the heater hoses,
Oh,
but they're pretty seized, so I'll try and get a pick in there. Jim, I think what we'll do, all these hoses, we'll replace them.
Yeah.
They're so old.
No, I'm all for that, especially as this is going to go on a circuit. I think, like from my experience as someone who went from never doing any track driving to doing quite a bit of it, like the things you want to upgrade, hoses, even if they're like just replacement, but new hoses, especially if you have an old car, brakes, pads, and tyres. I wouldn't even say suspension for the first time
I
out.
like brake lines.
Well, I mean, I see, yeah, they're braided brake lines and brake pads.
We've done them, yeah.
Yeah, they're braided on this, yeah, but a braided brake line is a good shout as well, especially again for older cars, because there's actually an episode of Noriaru with Alexi where he's drifting a Skyline and the brakes go because they rub against the normal sort of rubber brake lines and just goes through them. And obviously, if that happens on circuit, you put your foot to the floor and you just go straight off at 100 whatever mile an hour. So, yeah, I put a lot of faith in the brakes. So you have to make sure you look after them, do the right things for them.
That's just good advice. A lot of people just go power, power, power.
Yeah,
Spend
yeah.
all the money on power, nothing on safety and handling.
This car is an example of like you don't need to have power to have a fast track car. I mean, this thing. What do you reckon this thing weighs with all that weight out of it? So,
Let's say that what the weight was in the car there on that plate.
It might say it in the door.
These things are about like 1,500 kilos.
I mean, I'm sure chat can probably Google it and find out what they were stock. NA 5-speed. I'm not sure what that is going to be stock, but I'm going to guess around 1450, 1400. Something like that. But yeah, 200 horsepower, it's not the fastest car in the world, but because it's set up really nicely, you can just carry the speed everywhere, which is what driving is, racing is, carrying the speed. And we know we've taken from that board over there 50 odd kilos out of it.
Oh yeah, that's still on that board.
Yeah, I know, it's quite good to have that. Yeah, if you guys, you might not have seen the video, but I'll bring it over to you. When we took all the stuff out of it, we made this little board with all the everything we took out of it and then put back into it. And our save at the end was 54 kilograms saved from just stripping the interior and taking shit out of it. Most of it in the spare wheel and the driver's seat. Spare wheel was nearly 19 kilos. And you don't want to be lugging that around on the track day.
taken the fuel return line off.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to do the fuel feed line. Coming from there.
Where is it?
So it connects onto the fuel rail there. At the top, that bolt there.
Yeah,
See which way it goes all the way down. I think that we can pull it out, I believe. Let's try that. It's only one way to find out.
It does smell quite fuel. Is it going to pin everywhere?
Well, what I've done, simple trick, I'll take it off, shove the bolt in there,
Oh, that is clever.
stop it dripping.
You're a clever little boy, aren't you?
Let's undo that one and see what happens. I think there's a hose there. People not getting bored.
No, definitely not.
Good.
Well, this is part of it, isn't it? This is like people, I think, I don't know, I'm not really a car YouTuber, so I don't really know, as in like proper car YouTuber, but a lot of the builds are just like, and now it's done. And now it's done. Or here's a time lapse, now it's done. Which I can understand for a video, you want to do that, but the cool thing about doing a stream is you can see that the real time suffering. Actually, to be fair, this has been really easy. Because Sarge's done it all. So I've had a great time. I don't know about you guys.
I'm going to go up and just follow this line so I can get it out of the way.
Try not to get in your way, but I'm interested to see where you are.
So that's the fuel I'm just taking off the rail there. And it's loose at the back, but I need to pull it out. Because when we take the engine out, it's going to snag somewhere. So we'll go back up, take that off, and I believe everything's done. Everything is done now.
Also, with our new setup, we're going to be saying goodbye to the crossover, which I don't like crossover too much. I think it looks really ugly.
We could have kept it.
Yeah, I think in that discussion, I was like, no, let's not keep it.
What is a crossover?
It's this, where it's intakes on this side and it goes over the top of the bay and then back in. So it's going to just be obviously all piped into the intercooler now, turbo down on the left, on the right, sorry.
See what it looks like. So,
Oh, that, yeah.
Coin owns my chat. Oh shit! I knew this would happen.
What happened?
this place.
Oh yeah, there you go. That'll be there instead.
So pretty.
So much cooler, isn't it?
It's so bright in the camera, like it's like oh.
That's a pretty nice.
Is video and audio out of sync? Hopefully not. If it's really out of sync, I'd say just refresh. Do you want that in there?
I'm actually quite enjoying this. You know, the last time I got to work in the workshops when I did the 86.
Really?
I don't really work in the workshop. I don't get time. Ah, the feed is here. It's at the bottom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that's easier. So I didn't need to take it off from top. We'll take it off from there. Sorted.
So you're just getting rid of the fuel feed now, and then I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, the lever inside. I've got to pop that off.
Oh, and that.
But I just want to check how that's fitted quickly, and then we're done.
Then we can go roll this down the street.
Yeah, we'll get it in now.
Go rolling. I like these little plates here, these are handy. I haven't got to take the whole thing off. It's kind of nice to be able to bolt back in again, isn't it? Good for alignment, I suppose.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch those bolts because it's already been aligned.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, to go back again.
Little Summit guy here. Oh, the rear ARB is tiny. It's a tiny little thing.
Because you've got coilovers, you don't really need heavy ones on these cars. You can fact, we're doing something with an Evo yesterday, and they don't really even make heavy ones for Evos at the back because they come with such well-balanced ones anyway. Bloody hell.
It's not on there, is it?
Bit tight.
This is going to be
Not
our...
much space.
Oh, there you go. That's a good noise.
Break something? No. Just my wrist. It's a bit of petrol.
Bit of fuely.
You get real concoction of fluids in your hair.
Yeah?
Like under cars.
Is that why yours is so silky?
Yeah.
It's really nice,
That's
man.
lovely hair.
Yeah, yeah.
And 10 Pro Surge.
That's why it's keeping the older one side.
Castrol GTX.
Do you want something for that? Do you want to? Is there like anything I can use?
Get cable tie and tie that out of the way.
And it smells nice.
This is like the spicy soup. We've got the mild starter.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone, by the way, who's like become subscribers and whatnot during this. There's been quite a few of you. I've seen a lot of new first-time chatters. Hope you're all having a good time here. If you're just to reintroduce ourselves one more time, my name's Jimmy. Hi. I've barely done any work, but what I've done is I've dirtied my hands on purpose to make it look like I have. Here's the real star. This is Saj. He owns the garage right today. It's called Jap Performance Parts. Exclamation mark JPP might work. I don't know, but it's an awesome garage, especially if you're into your Imprezas and Evos, but they work on anything from the sort of like golden era of JDM cars. We're currently basically disconnecting everything from the engine and gearbox so we can take it out. We're going to be doing a lot of work to this car, and the work we'll be doing is sort of all connected to this lovely table of goods over here. See that? Big snail. Bigger than we thought snail. That's going to go in and give this car a bit more power. It's currently running about 214 horsepower. We're aiming to more than double that, about 450 or so. And with the goal of making just an insane track car, because it's already a good track car now. People see this car and go, oh, Supra is a track car, what? But it's fast, it's quick, and now it's going to be even quicker. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There you go. And also Ricky behind the camera, random call sign. Go give him some love on YouTube. He's been making this a lot more bearable for you guys.
I have a question from Saj from before I couldn't go through. I'll make it 2 questions then. What's your favorite generation of the Subaru Impreza and also the Evo?
Subaru GC8 for me because I think it's the iconic look. 22B is, I guess, the ultimate car, and we've built ours. Ours, I call it 44B. It's massive. We'll try and get a picture of it later on, so people can see what it is. It's stupid. Or if you go on YouTube, just put in Jap Performance Parts Subaru or Drift Car, you'll see it's a mental car, and that runs an RB engine. And my favourite Evo, I think we're the same thinking. Evo 5.6 CP9A is the ultimate. Is the Evo is what they were designed to look like.
I do like the Evo 3 though. I like the older style shapes, but I just think they're not as competent mechanically, you know. So like, Evo 5 for me, I think is the one I go for.
You know what got me into these? Showing my age now, I used to go and watch what was the Lombard RSE rally. We used to go into Wales, up north in the bloody snow, watching these cars through the forest. And it used to be the Legacy before the Impreza even came out, and you could hear it for miles at a unique sound. And you had you would have what we had back then, the SC205s, the Celica GT4s, the Integrales. That's the generation I grew up in. That's what I love.
Well, it explains why you now have a shop full of Subarus, doesn't it? Yeah,
but I like the older stuff. You know, we've got the Celica, 75 GT, which we run a Beams engine in. And next door we're building our 240Z, and that's going to have an RB28 in there. 2.8. Yeah, we're going 2.8 on that, but we're going throttle bodies. We're going NA.
Yeah, so an RB28, I guess, with no turbo, just throttle bodies.
Yeah, sound.
It's going to sound mad.
What else have we got? 35. We've got the Yaris.
Yeah.
My Evo was a wagon.
Yeah, you had an Evo wagon, didn't you? Yeah.
That was mental.
That mad thing.
2.3 stroker HKS, 4 bride seats, full roll cage.
4?
Wide, yeah, 4. I used to take the kids to school in it. and the boot had so much space with a tyre rack. You get 4 tyres in the back, in the roll cage.
That is like the ultimate track car. You take everything there and like.
It was phenomenal. That thing was. You spin all 4 wheels and launch.
Fucking hell.
It was mental. That was a cool car. Right, I'm going to quickly go look for something. I would like you to do some work now because you've been standing there just talking all
God
that time.
damn it! What have we got to do?
Right. If you undo 3 of these, leave 1 on there for now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't fall off. And undo the 2 engine mounts, which are in here. That's the right one, sorry, in here. These 2 big nuts.
Undo them, yeah.
If you undo those,
What are
and then they look like 21s.
Do we have one of those?
19.
That's a 22, 24. Where's your set?
I'll do 22 for you there.
If you're over there, they can't hear you, by the way. So. Sarge is reading your comments right now. Say hello to him, chat.
These 2 big nuts.
What are these first?
These guys never on there. That's for you, obviously, not me. I dyed mine grey. I dyed mine bald.
I dyed mine bald.
They're 14s.
Oh. How do you know that? Do you look at it and go, that's a 14 now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I totally don't do that. I'm just like looking at it and go, that looks bigger than a 10. That's what I do.
This new socket's a bit hard to go on. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, leave 1 on there for now. And I am going to go and get...
Which is going to be the most rigid one to leave on? I'll go this
We'll leave
guy.
1 on each side even.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do, when the car comes down, we'll open them on the floor. And the gearbox can then... Gearbox can hang. Yeah, so do 1 each. I'm going to quickly check on this lever, and then we're done. And the 2 nuts here, they look like 19s from here.
What should I do with these? I'm going to just put them in here, just so you...
Leave them down there, on that tray. Then we know all that stuff is underneath.
I'm doing work, chat. Look at me. Would you say for that, like a 19? No, that's a 14. Oh, there's so many here. There's a lot of shit here, guys. I've not been very careful with where things go here. Oh, you're like 14, wouldn't you? I'm looking at... What am I doing? I'm in the wrong place. So it's these guys here. Oh, this is a good part. This is where an engine drops on my face.
So what are you doing right now?
These are the engine mounts, I think, here. So we're just going to loosen those a bit. I think these are the ones you said. No, it's these ones. Oh no, which one was it? It's that one there. It's these ones at the back, not the ones at the front. And that is a bit bigger than that. So, what the bloody hell's the thing I want? He did say 19, didn't he? Where do I find sockets? Oh, there are so many here. Like a little treasure trove. $15, $13. They're not in any particular order. Because why would they be? 11.
Sorry, chat, just looking for these nuts.
Yeah, sorry guys, I was just looking for the nuts. I didn't find them. Can I get it on an extension? How do I get this fucker off? Yeah, sorry, I'm just having a little, I call it a Broadbent moment where I'm just trying to understand life and how to survive.
Point is basically taking over your jacks.
Coin, why are you the... What's happened here? Why have you taken over? What's he doing? Swear to God, Coin. I kill your family once and this is how you respond. So my little label there, that's cute, isn't it? Don't make me do it, Coin. Can I even get to that from here?
Well, I do need to be going.
Are you off, are you?
Yeah, I'm off.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ricky.
Oh, thank you for inviting.
It's been a... I'll give you like a fist bump because my fucking hands are... But guys, give some love again to Ricky. Ricky has been the cameraman for the entire time against his best knowledge. So yeah, thank you, Matt. I appreciate it.
See you guys. Bye.
He's off. I need an extension for this.
Thank you very much for this. Pretty fun.
Where's the long thing for this?
I'll be in chat soon.
Can
You want an
say-
extension?
Yeah.
We can get you a sticker extension.
There he goes. And now the camera work goes back to being janky. Hope you're happy with that. Oh, hi guys.
Should come and film tonight?
That's all right. I mean, it's kind of fun. Thank you very much. Sorry, I spent that entire time trying to find the socket.
I thought you'd all done by now.
You know better than that. Come on.
No. I thought wrong.
Right. So it's these guys here.
Yeah, so that's the engine mounts. It's a powerful gun, isn't it?
God, that is terrifying. There's one for you.
Cool.
And then that one here.
I don't know many people who do live stream of taking an engine out.
No, exactly. Yeah, we're doing the.
I don't know whether you can see that.
That was so scary. That's the scariest thing to do the engine mount. So, right, is that it all?
I think I'm just going to quickly double check. So we're free here. I'll pull the lever off inside. I think it just pops out.
There are still those 2 bolts in there as well.
Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll bring the car down.
Yeah.
And then hook it up with the forklift thing, and then I'll get under, release these, and the gearbox will come down.
Okay.
And then we'll wriggle it out. It's got to come out like this and upwards,
Right.
like the way most people do it in a crane. Like I said, we normally drop them down.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it differently in this case.
Any reason?
I think that it saves us taking all the subframe off,
Yeah.
and disconnecting all the steering and everything else. And it's quite a small box. Some people also want to take the box off here and lift the engine out. That's another easy way of doing it. But yeah, we're good here, we're good up there. There's always one little thing you forget, having not done one before these.
It's me.
But I think we are looking good. Aircon is off. Let's get this out of the way.
Well, we'll find out, I guess, when we lift it.
Yeah, all right, let's bring it down. I think with that.
Oh, I'm glad you're liking the stream, Bill. We're now very close to Soupy. I'm now the cameraman, chat. Be nice to me, or I'll put you in the bin.
I think we'll leave it about this high. So that we can get to those bolts
Yep.
in the gearbox.
So you're going to want to come in here, right, with
We'll
something.
come right in, so I think
Okay.
we'll probably go here.
I'm going to move this.
One side, so we'll move it over. You set yourself up on that one.
Chat, you're getting moved. I'm having to, this was much easier with Ricky. Well, get moved, nerds. So we're just moving you over to this side now because there's going to be a forklift that comes in here. I think that'd be a good little spot to... I can't wait for this to end up in some compilation of like mechanical errors or mechanic mistake where like we just... fucking engine just falls out. Oh, there's a 2J, so we'll love it. How are we doing, chat? I've not spoken to you much. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a good time. Is the streamer forklift certified? Listen, chat. For today only, we're all forklift certified. Yeah, we'll fix the headlight. No, yeah, so I'm only joking about I've got full faith in Sarge and what we're doing here. Right now he's just, I think, sorting the rest of the gear lever there. Some good level work there. I don't want to move, does it?
No, I'm trying to figure out how this one comes out. All the other ones just pop out. This should, in theory, just pop out.
So when this car is complete, which we think will be, I don't know when it'll be, but when it's got all everything attached to it.
Well, we're planning to go for mapping first week of May, so we haven't got a lot of time.
Yeah, so it's
2 weeks.
We've got 2 weeks basically to get this car complete.
That's quite a tight schedule, really.
I could try it up down the base map, can't I?
There's no base map on the ECUs, so it's literally nothing on there.
Oh, so it gets towed up there then, does it?
Yeah,
okay.
to get towed, because also there's some wiring to do, because this car won't have sensors for like crank sensor and so on. Those are going to be put in manually. Okay. So there's some additional things.
I'll have to get a lift up there then, so I can hoon you on the way. I mean, drive it back properly. Sorry, Chad. I'm sitting in the engine bay, sorry, in the cockpit, and realised that you couldn't see really us at all. I've not eaten anything today, at all. Thank you, Bill, mate. I'll keep that in mind. I can probably get in it. Can I get in there? Oh God. Chat, I'm the Supra. Oh wait, I'm stuck this side. I'm stuck the wrong way around. I'm the engine. I'm so fast. How do I get out again? Oh, I've what? Oh God, yes, show that ass. Yeah, you've never seen the streamer swapped to a Supra. It doesn't exist. What if the engine wasn't the machine, but the friends we made along the way? That's nice, friendly. Still a 4-stroke. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Seamus, mate. Just tuning in. Oh, I love seeing so many like first-time chatters. It's key. Thank you for being here. Remember to hang a follow if you're enjoying the stream. If you're not, then I can't help you. But if you are, great. Anything else here that's interesting? Well, while we're waiting, I guess I can show you the goodie pile again. Chat likes the treat pile. Like Pavlov's dog. That's the treat pile there. Look at that. If I do that, and I can get next to it and show you it. Ta-da! They've gone for a Link G4X for the management here. Same thing that I run in the Skyline. Really nice, really decent. Fat old intercooler there. Love a bit of that. Turbo. I don't know how big this turbo is. I was just told they were going to. Oh shit! There goes the throttle body. It's fairly beefy. Oh god. Look at that shit, man. It's good. Down here in the pit. What is this? Ow. Did we find out what that turbo is yet?
No, I've not spoken to them. I'm going to give them a call and see what they say.
What is it?
What have you sent us?
Well, there is like the slight fear that we've been sent something that's designed for 1 billion trillion horsepower. And also, and this is probably like, if you're like a big Supra fanboy, and this is probably the coolest part for me anyway, it is a brand new 5-speed box down there. It's the, oh god, which one is it? It's the, what's the name of that one?
The 154.
154. R154, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's the JZX100, this one.
From a... Where's he going? We need to sort this out.
What's that?
This fucking, whatever this mesh or whatever it is that's down there. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I hope you're enjoying the... Craig Breen crash. Oh, shit. Is he good? You look so tiny there in the background, Sarge. Look. Small, far away. Small. Oh, he's closer. I can hear him. I can hear him. You're walking up behind me. So, what are you doing now, Sarge?
I'm just going to undo this linkage mechanism so it doesn't get in our way. It looks like we're undoing it from underneath.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Of course I didn't think about that. I'm stupid. I've come here in like peak influencer spec. Got the joggers. Got the Gymshark joggers. I've got like the bright fucking white Reeboks. Got the hard-tuned hoodie, which you can actually buy as over on the JPP website and in store. In store today. Sarge has just taken off the gear linkage so it doesn't get in the way. Although it does look like it sort of, you can't even move it off.
I think if it hangs down on it, we'll have enough space to mess about with. It's probably fine, but I'd rather have
sure.
space just in case we don't break anything. See, one good thing in this car, everything's opening. We haven't broken a single bolt or nut so far.
I didn't want to say it, but like, yeah, so far on this car, we've not had anything that's been seized. It's all just come off. It's all been fine. Nothing snapped in place. All the bolts are actually in decent nick as well. Like,
one important thing is having decent tools.
Yeah, of course,
Certainly, it does help.
I'd be doing this with like one socket set if it was me, and it would be just hellish. I got stuck on the exhaust, I think.
Oh, there's a bolt that we need. Now I can see it. I was being a bit stupid because I've not done this before.
I'll let you off. Thank you so much to Vinner for the sub. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. Also to Ezio Auditori for the sub and Broadbent as well. So thank you guys. Question for Sarge. A slight piston slap on a cold 2004 WRX. It's fine when up to temperature. How fucked is it?
Piston slap is common on WRXs, so it's slight wear. I wouldn't worry too much. It's quite common to have piston slap, but if it goes away as soon as it's warmed up, that's fine. But I think eventually you're probably going to have issues going forward.
So not fucked, but will be fucked in the future.
You know, some of them survive for years like that. The other thing is forged engines. People often misconception. Forged engines always sound like they've got piston slap, but as with the heat, they expand and then it stops that noise.
The Skyline, when you start it up, sounds fucking awful. It's like, and then like it goes, oh, okay.
And the racier the engine, the louder it would be because builders will allow a lot more space. Lever is off.
Wait.
So
That's been the most challenging thing so far, I think.
it's just, I didn't realise it's bolted from underneath as well. So now we know for next time. We're done. I'm going to slacken these off. Let's get this thing out.
Chat, it's time for the forklift. It's coming in a minute. Are you ready? So that
those JCBs, shouldn't we? Just
I have to like.
the claw takes it out.
Oh, we can do that. I have to explain to you like being forklift certified is like it's like a meme on the internet. It's a meme and a life goal. Huh?
Should we let you drive the forklift?
Don't let me anywhere near the forklift. But yes, please do let me drive the forklift.
Right, we're good.
I can drive it in here. I'm not doing any of the difficult stuff.
I'll get Evo to bring. How lucky are we to have a person that works here called Evo? That's his name.
There's actually a guy called Evo here.
Yeah.
Do you have a WRX?
No, we need to find a Subaru.
My name's Soupy. Should I drive the forklift, chat? What do you think? Plan to keep the gorgeous wheels. Damn right, I love these wheels. They really suit the car, I think.
We've still got your original Ace wheels. Ace or Acer, what were they?
Oh, the Ace wheels. My God, they are something.
Can I bin them? They're sitting in the back.
I don't know if we bin them or we make like.
What if we put them on your GTR?
We make a big rim out of them and like I put them on the Mint Mazda and have that or something like that.
I think put them on your 32.
Oh God, no. So what is the Craig Breen use? I'm trying to read chat. RPF won the world. I do agree. I love RPF ones, but I don't know if I want to do it again. He died? Really? I don't know, man. Wait until like it comes from like an official source, or wait until it comes. Is it during like a stage or something? Yeah, wait until it's confirmed, because people are always going to try and jump on that stuff, you know. Anything for clicks, because the world is fucking awful. See that we don't do that. We just show you forklift content.
I'm just going to get Jack into the gearbox and open those valves.
Yep. But we're getting now to the point where we're just getting stuff in place, take this engine and gearbox out. So it's exciting times. Oh shit, here it comes. Oh, it's a Nissan as well, look at that. I don't think it is. Chat, don't call yourself a JDM enthusiast unless you can name this model of forklift, all right? This is the bit where I get out of the way.
Whip on. Okay, stop there. Just take a little bit of the weight.
Don't worry about it. This is fine.
Can you let that jack down, do it?
It's a twist, isn't it? Yeah. catching the back here.
Okay. 1 second, Eagle.
Everyone's saying watch the windscreen. These guys know, chat, don't worry. This isn't the first time they've stolen an engine. Yeah, this just confirms that Nissan is the better manufacturer, right?
Right, you want to go back a little bit. Can you go up now, touch? Hold on. Right.
I've got fuel out here.
Right. This side is good. Should I check that side or does it look clear to you?
What's this down the bottom? That's off. It looks okay from here.
Okay, I'll just double check.
Yep, double check, definitely double check. See what Sarge did there is he did the very good thing of letting me have a go and then saying, "That's good job, Jimmy. Now get out of the way." He let me have to go.
I've got kids and I how to do this.
It did feel very like
Really patronising. Okay, up a touch. Up a little bit.
Sorry, in the way.
You can go back a little bit, Eagle. Okay, now go up. Go in a little bit, Eagle. Back a little bit.
Is it on? Is it stuck?
Okay, we can go. We're nearly out.
Just on the front.
Can you come around that side?
Just on the rad at the front. It's like
Yeah, I was going to go. You go come back in again. Just touch. We clear then?
yeah, we're clear.
Right. Go up, Evo.
That's kind of clear now.
Okay, go back now. Go back. Go back. Okay. I'm just going to lean it a bit more.
Oh shit.
All free that side.
Yeah.
Right, you go drive back a little bit. Okay. Up a touch. Okay, out. Go back. Keep going. Okay, up a touch.
Good.
Go
That's
out.
it.
Go out.
It's caught on the back here now.
Let me see that.
Up, loose. Go on. Up a touch.
Does he have the gear lever?
Keep going up.
Huh?
Does he have the gear lever?
It's off.
Up a bit. Keep going back and up. That's it. There we have it.
There you go.
Okay, keep going. Okay, drop it down here.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
All the way down, did you know? All the way down. Perfect. Okay, you can go back now.
Good job.
There you go.
Good job.
Well done, camera.
We've done
Well
it.
done, Jimmy. Right, there we have it.
Sorted. How much weight did we save just there? Thank you, Ninja. Cheers, mate.
Not bad.
I made the difference, exactly, yeah. Big shout out to Sarge for pretty much one man in that. Well,
No worries.
half manning it. No, like I'd say like 6/8 manning it, or 3/4.
3/4 man.
Yeah, six. He did most of it, is what I'm trying to say, but I kind of did a little bit. So, it's all right.
Yeah, it's a big hole. It's a big space, isn't it?
It's fucking hell, yeah.
I think we'll get a V8 in there.
Do you want to have a look inside?
Sorry?
I'm choosing to ignore what you're saying there.
What about a nice economic diesel engine?
Yeah?
A great fuel
I think a 1.9 TDI would be lovely in there.
Yeah. Imagine the miles you get to the gallon, Jimmy.
Some. Yeah, all done. So obviously this is like sort of the end of what we're doing today, but what comes next?
I think next, maybe we'll look at the engine. We can talk about what we're going to do with this next. So can we see the engine?
I can move it.
Yeah, then we'll explain what's happening next.
Right, so engine and gearbox and frame, but so are now legs. So
So if I sit here, will you come and that end your way?
that will kind of do. If I go over there.
You come sit in my lap.
Oh, can I? I've been waiting like all day for that.
To be honest, all we're going to be using is the block.
Yeah.
It's pretty much everything's changing. We started from the transmission, which we spoke about, the R154 is going on. We've got our, we've gone for is that a single? Ceramic, oh no, it's a twin, sorry, twin ceramic 6-puck clutch kit.
Nice and loud.
From Extreme. So that'll certainly handle any punishment because it's for track. On the exhaust side, we've got a tubular manifold. We've got a big mental turbo going on. We've got a front mount intercooler. On the inlet side, we've got our plenum. We've got fuel rail. We'll run as new injectors. And the harness we spoke about earlier, because this is running a distributor, so it hasn't got a crank sensor. So we've got to put that in with a new oil pump. Cam sensor will be on the VVTi head that's over there. So, odd as it sounds, all we're using is the block, which is about that big.
Yeah, the rest has come off.
The rest is all coming off. So it's pretty extreme, isn't it, really?
I think so. I think it's going to be a nice, like the idea was like a nice, reliable, kind of decent-ish power track car. And I think it's going to be, it's great for it, honestly. I'm looking forward to it. Like this and like the Z.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. They're going to have, this will have a bit more power, I think, than Z will.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm looking forward to building it because it's gonna be a good job, a good car. I know you can do it already, so when it's got the power, I'll go back out on track with you. How's that?
Yeah, you're ready for that one.
Let's get my sickness tablets.
I'll take you out, don't worry. Probably not in the rain though. It won't be as nice in the rain as it was before.
No. Mind you, that day at Brands was raining and you certainly got to grips with it.
Yeah, but it's going to have less than half the horsepower, so.
No, it should be good. Yeah, I think so. Our next job really is to strip this down and we'll inspect it all so we can send some pictures that come up one day and see what's happening to it.
That'd be good.
And then maybe come up again and we can do a bit of a live putting bits back together if you want.
So will we be able to do like we're putting the turbo on, we're putting that on as a stream?
Why not? I think let's get the head on because that's more time intensive.
Yeah.
We're going to have the head skimmed, we've got to get all the valves lapped, that's like a day's work. We'll get that fitted, get it timed up, get the belt on, and then how about you do, challenge for you, you got to put the manifold on, you got to put the turbo on, and you got to put the plenum on.
It's just bolts, right? There's nothing else, no sensors?
Yeah, just bolts, yeah.
But so if we do that, because that's a genuine question, if we do that, can we get like you can't start it, can we? It'll just die.
No, because we won't have a feed for, we won't have a trigger for the crank sensor. It won't be working, won't have any of the wiring. So unfortunately, even though we'll build it here, you won't hear it running until it goes off for mapping, because that's when they'll put the extra wiring in.
Are you guys up for that? You up for another stream? This time putting the shit back together and putting the nice shiny bits on? I'm quite up for that. It's nicer than taking all the shit bits off.
Well, maybe next time I can wear the nice clean hoodie and watch you and talk crap while you do the work.
I don't think I talk crap. What are you talking about? Oh, awesome stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So many cool goodies back here, and it's gonna be red. It's gonna be good. But I think for us, that's probably going to be goodbye. So I'm going to put the thing back over there so you can actually see me as I say goodbye. There you go. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hit follow if you did. Make sure to head over to Sider's shop, !JPP in the chat. Go give them some love. Go buy some stuff. Go buy some cars, chat. Go on, off you go. Easy. But this was a ton of fun. So just like the 8.6 stream, and I think you guys seem to enjoy it anyway. So when do you reckon? How long till we do the part 2?
I think give us about a week. We'll be ready. Put it all back together.
Part 2 in a week. Love you, chat.
Nice meeting you guys.
Say goodbye. Wait, I can raid someone. Should I raid someone? Who's live?
Raid someone, did you say?
Yeah, so you can, not in real life. I'm not going to go to someone's house. We're going to go to someone's someone's stream and send all our viewers over there. It's like a nice little. Oh, okay.
Do you have some mates on at the moment?
Or just other streamers. You know, people you sort of.
Is what Annie does as well on Twitch, is it?
Yeah, she's on here as well. Someone's playing Oblivion. No,
Your live's done now. It's finished.
not yet. We're still live until I raid. We'll raid Pablo. Why not? You see. So yeah, Sarge loves Oblivion, don't you, Sarge? You like Oblivion, don't you, mate?
Yeah, I'm on level 7.
That's actually you could. That's
Yeah?
almost something you could say in that game.
Okay, I'm level 7.
Bye, guys. God damn it. And now we are.